Why was my why was my microphone turned off? Why was my microphone turned off? Why did that happen? So vintage. No, like, I literally had my microphone turned off. That was just me. Why did I do that? Oh my god. Hello. Hello. We're playing Vintage Story. We're playing Vintage Story today. No, I'm not so vintage I can't use a microphone. I'm modern, but this game, ooh, see what I was saying was the 1.22 update cycle has began. The snapshots are being released and I want to test it. So welcome. We're going to set up a world together. This is going to be an intimate moment between us here. We're going to set up a world. The updot cycle. It's what it's called. That's what they call it, man. All right. But welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good time. So I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. You know, I am a keep inventory player. It's true. It's truly true. It is. She vintaged on my story till I update. Truer words have never been said. I'm a keep inventory player. The rest of this is totally fun. There's a lot of stuff I like to change in here, though. Allow underground farming. Come on, man. That's just fun. That's just a good time. So we can farm underground. It's a great time. The rest of these are pretty good. I don't mind that. Hit points, yeah. Regen, lung capacity. Who gives? Actually, I've been told that lung capacity should be like 60 seconds because that's more human, and I kind of like that. I kind of like it being more human. For me though, I speed up the tree growing time. I don't like how slow they take. And then color accurate world map because I just like pretty things. Temporal stability, that's fine. I like playing with that. And come on, land cover, dude, land cover. Give me an ocean world. Let me sail the seas. Dr. Crowbar's lung extension. Land coverage percent to 75. Boy, give me an ocean world. Maybe I'll do 40%. Just in case. Land cover scale, that's fine. Bro's trying to play raft. Dude, I love playing raft. Geological activity, that's fine. All that stuff is good. Snow and ice, surface tin deposit, surface copper deposit. I don't usually change. Oh, global precipitation. Gonna be humid. I'm gonna be honest. I like the rain in Vintage Story. Extended lungs like the neep meat. Yes, neep meat. Extended lungs. All of your friends. Votes for the seed. Who wants to give me a seed? Give me an idea, chat. Come on. Put your seed votes in the comment below. The bidding starts at... I'm going to go with Human Boy. That's where the bidding starts at. Oh, we got la 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 la. The seed, the poop? No. I'm making Florida? Sorry, it's Florida. I don't even think that was a vote for a seed, but that's really funny. I really like that. All right. Technically standard, but I've customized it. Vintage tube. It is time. It is time to enter the realm of Vintage Story. If you have never played Vintage Story, if you've never even seen Vintage Story, then thank you for beginning your journey with me. Prepare to become addicted. This is one of the games of all time, one of the best games of all time. I love this game. I have hundreds of hours in this game, and I'm still very bad at it, so that's okay. It's exciting. It's fun. The lore is good. Oogly googly goo. That is not what our character is going to look like, though. Dude, what are you, man? Learning Create and Vintage Story from me? Perfect. Yeah. Do I worship Dave? Who doesn't worship Dave? I love Dave. So we are a seraph. You see, we are a seraph. And we have stone skin and gemstone eyes. And really ugly hair right now. It's balding. Let's see. Where's the, is it this one? Yeah, look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful flowing hair. There's new, there is new, ooh, there's new hair colors. I think these are the new. Oh, gunmetal. Oh, that's sick. Wait, I like how the hair looks. Actually, wait, hold on. That's fun. And I don't like accordion. Accordion scares me. Nah, I'm not into that, man. Give me a trumpet. I like the trumpet, man. I like the trumpet. Praise the Thunderlord. Let's spend half the stream editing the skin. No, actually, no. No, I think this is actually what we're gonna do. No, look at our gentleman right there. Hey, ready to conquer the world. Now there's classes in this. We have the commoner class, which is nothing. It's fine. The hunter class is pretty interesting. You get better ranged stuff, much better like with animals and movement, but you lose melee damage, and you have bad mining. And I don't know about that, man. I get upset about that. I don't like bad mining. I love going mining in this. There's the male factor, who is like a forager. They're good at foraging. They get better loot, but they're just weak. They don't do a lot of damage. They take a lot of damage, right? We have the clockmaker, a crazy clockmaker. They're better at hitting the mechanicals. They get some bonuses to repairing translocators, but again, they're also really weak. I've never actually played a clockmaker. There's the Blackguard. Blackguard's pretty good. I don't mind Blackguard that much. Melee damage, they're way stronger in melee. Way stronger in melee. They're just hungrier. They're bad at ranged, and they are not as good at looting. And then no one plays the tailor. Who cares about the tailor? But I'm going to be honest. I think I'm going to stick with what I like and play a Blackguard. I love the Blackguard. Here's the lore here. You can pause the stream if you want to read the lore. Single player. Oh, we didn't make class recipes available. I typically do that. Well, I'll do that later. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's a bear. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, God. Bears are the worst thing in this game. Why are there bears? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, there's bears everywhere. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, how ruinous. The bears are going to rip us to pieces. So if you're new to a world, it'll bring up this little tutorial. There's a whole survival guide, which is amazing. If you want to learn how to play, you can learn right in the game. It's a great time. And I can press C here, and this is our little character stats. And what I'm interested in are these stats over here, right? It's day 1. We always start in May. Let's see. It's 5 degrees outside. Very common rain and low rift activity. Low rift activity is okay. The bears are a problem. The bears are a massive issue. They will mess me up, man. But this, I believe, is one of the new trader outposts? Or not? No, it is. Where's the trader? Oh, wait, dude, are you down here, bro? Hey! Where is this guy? There's supposed to be a guy here. Hello? Hello? Where are you at, man? He'll come around. That's good, though. I don't know what kind of trader. These are beautiful. This is new. The trader outposts have been totally reworked. But if you've ever played Terra Firma Craft, then you have a good understanding of the beginning of Vintage Story. We need tools. All right, we need to collect things. We need logs and grass for fires and torches and cookings and huntings. And we cannot make a pickaxe. You can't make a stone pickaxe. There's no way. No way, no how. Are we on a tiny island? Okay. Yeah. Well, there's a mainland over there. We're probably going to want to get over there. Oh, wolves. Oh, God. Oh, man. We're absolutely surrounded. That's bad. Oh, bears are the nastiest. Bears are absolutely... They're terrifying. they have this uncanny ability to come at you from, like, nowhere. Oh, good. Berries. They updated the berry texture? Oh my god! But yeah, there's a new update. I'm so excited. No way. I just noticed we have a limestone spawn. No way do we have a limestone spawn. That's extremely lucky. That's extremely lucky for the mid game. Limestone gives you lime, which you need. It's great. But anyways, let's go ahead and get ourselves some tools. So we actually have dynamic napping here. For instance, I want a knife. So let's go nap up a knife from the flint chunks that we've picked up. I love this, man. Yeah. Well, a knife blade, excuse me. We need a knife blade and an axe head, and that is going to be our beginnings. And I'm going to go ahead and make a spear, because there's just a lot of ghouls. And I believe, yes, they've gone and changed how spears look now, which is really cool. I'm very excited about this. It's a very, like, aesthetic and gameplay-focused update. Are you here now, bro? Hello? Yeah, I had this happen before. Am I a little framey right now? Am I crazy? Played with culinary artillery yet? No, I have not. No, I have not. And this is an unmodded playthrough. This is a new update, so no mods. I don't even know if mods are available this early. It just came out. Yeah, spawned on a goat. Yeah, okay, apparently Florida is a goated seed. Oh, God, they're, like, grouping up, the bears. Oh, jeez. But I need leaves. I need to break leaves. We need sticks. None of these are useful until we have sticks. That's a dead raccoon. We might be able to harvest that, actually. It's kind of lucky. Okay, branchy means sticks. Yes! Yes! Sticks. We're going to go ahead. I think we're going to start with a knife blade. You always need a knife. You always need a knife, man. There is no start to Vintage Story where you do not have a knife. You need the plant fiber, which you get from the grass, which you get using a knife. See? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Seems realistic to Florida. Yeah. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but bears will tear the flesh off your bones and leave you in pieces. Absolutely. How amazingly put. What a wonderfully, what are you gonna tell them? So I'm gonna pick up the vines on these trees because, we're going to need them. We're going to need them to get off this island that we're stuck on. We're not gonna be able to get much done. Trapped upon an island. Oh, that's very pretty looking. I like that look a lot. Well, I want to look at how it looks in the hand, you know? How do you look in the hand? Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. I'm a caveman. Ooh. Look at me. Yeah. 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 Very cool. Very fun. This is also a great game to play in multiplayer, in case you were wondering. I love playing in multiplayer. Alright. Chop the tree. When am I going back to Greg Tech? I've needed a break from Greg Tech, but I will be going back to it. And I'm starting to feel refreshed from it. I just played so much of it back to back that I couldn't play any other kinds of Minecraft that I like. Oh. Oh, yeah. So, I just needed to take a big break from it, unfortunately. But I do know there's a demand for it, and it will return. Greg Tech will return. Okay, we've got ourselves some stuff, some larch. And with the vines, we can make rope. That's good. We need that. Oh, I should say mission objective number 1. The mission objective that we have is we want to get off this island and make it to a larger mainland, which it looks like this is going to have, like, that's got a proper forest on it, and this will be a good way to begin our journey. This is a somewhat difficult, starting scenario with 30% land coverage. It's going to be difficult to find the continental masses. God. This is Bear Island. Would I ever consider a collab with Double Seal? Yeah, I like collabing. I haven't had any collab. I'm going to turn down my quality. Hold on, I think I have it like absolute maximum. Let's go with very high. Just a little framey, and I think, you know, recording, it doesn't help. Oh, is someone asking about, when will I do Neat Meat? Oh, will I do Neat Meat again? Oh, I wonder if I will do Neat Meat again. Ooh, seed vessel, this could be good. Is that cabbage? No, that's spelt. Alright. You could get really lucky on seed vessels in these little ruins here. And we did not. A farming vessel could be good, though. Ooh, that's flax fiber. I will take flax fiber. I am not about to complain about flax fiber. And seeds. What are the seeds? Okay, our inventory is already full. If you notice, we don't have an inventory. You need reeds. There are no reeds. So, I'm gonna eat the berries. I'm just gonna eat these berries. Nom 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 nom. Ah! Cabbage seeds! And he gets them. And in the last moment, chat, we get the cabbage seeds. That's the best seeds. Not the best. One of them. They're one of the best seeds. That be the vegetables of the world. Cabbage vegetables give a lot of nutrition. There's a whole nutrition system. We'll get into it, but just know that this has been a fantastic start to Vintage Story. Other than I can't make inventory at all because there's no reeds. And I am hoping that we'll be able to get enough vines to escape. Forage. Flint. Yeah, I'll take flint. I'll take flint. Hello. Seed vessel. Absolute. You're joking. Are you joking me right now? Is that what I think it is? Oh! It's soybeans! No way! Dude, I'm out of inventory space. I'll drop the flax fibers. I guess we just have to. Oh my god, soybeans! That's the best seed. Cabbages being the second. Dude! We just got 2 loot exclusive seeds. Back to freaking back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If I hold open my crafting, that's true. That is true. We could do that. Yeah. I don't really like to do that, but I mean, 8 flax fibers is not worth so much to me that, like, I can't handle the idea of not having them. I really, really, really hope that we can actually land ourselves enough rope to make a raft. We want to make a raft, okay? The rafts are all made the same. So we need 3 rope for the raft, right? And then we need an oar, of course. And that needs 2 ropes. So we need a total of 5 rope, which is... Oh, God! There's a ghoul! Shoot, man! One of the ghouls have already spawned. That one, what are you called? I forgot its name. It's horrible. It's like a demogorgon from Stranger Things. Yeah, it's bad. It's like a sprinter. Compression create? Oh, that wolf looks good. I know they changed the textures, or the models and textures of some of the animals here. Create compression, that sounds interesting. Is create compression, the storage dimension? Or like I don't know what it's called. The one where you make, like, cubes and you go in the cubes. Is that what that is? That sounds fun. Shiver, thank you. Thank you. I used to know the names, I did. Yeah, there's shivers. Okay, see, now we're gonna do this. now we're gonna do this cheat, because I need it. Oh, you can't jump. No. What do you mean I can't? Fine, we'll drop the large logs for now. They shouldn't despawn. At least not very quickly. All right, mission objective. Start with getting the rope. And then we go from there. This is fine. This is fine, okay? It's very funny. This is probably the luckiest, like, seed I've ever had with Vintage Story, like, just in terms of raw resources. And the most, like, the most impoverished I have ever been starting out. So, you know, vintage story giveth and vintage story taketh, you know. We're looking for vines. Because the problem is the only other thing that makes rope is cattails, and there are none on this. And if we don't find them, we're swimming. I don't really want to do that. Kind of like Create Above and Beyond, but like Greg Tech and... Ooh. Create Compression. A Greg Tech-y Create Pack? That sounds fun. Actually, really sounds fun. I'll take a look at that. I've honestly been, kind of, like... I don't want to say, like... Well, no, I think it's true. I've been a little tired of Create mod packs. Astral's fun. It's got some differences to it. But a lot of the Create mod packs have become very samey once you play them all. You're just kind of making cobblestone generators. Just a lot of cobblestone generators. And the same machines and stuff, you know, cobblestone generator, iron farm, precision mechanism, you know. So I'll check that out. That might be interesting. I'm starting to think that we're swimming, which is not grand. Not gonna be so great. Yeah, and we're getting hungry. Naturally, we are a blackguard. And blackguards get hungry. Hungry boys. They're big boys, blackguards. They've got big mooses. They need the protein, man. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. I don't even know what you're saying that to. I'm sorry. I can't find the message. I'm so bad at reading chat. I'm a terrible streamer. Chastise me. Oh, mushroom. That's good. But is it one of the new ones that makes you go nuts? Green cracked Rusla. Are you nutritious or are you going to kill me? Oh, you're good. I could eat you. Yummy. Yummy. They also seem to have or updated the item picking up system. And I harvesting things that they come to me. It's not usually the case. I like that. Yeah, mushrooms. There are good mushrooms and there are bad mushrooms in this world, and that's true for a lot of things. But in Vintage Story, the bad mushrooms kill you. Like, there are a few... You have 15 hit points to start off with. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Okay, no mushroom for me. You have 15 hit points to start off with, and there are mushrooms that do like 50 damage. So that's fun. And even better, if you want to prank your friends, you can cook them into a stew that does 150 damage. Here, man, I got food for you. Yeah, I know. They made like Psychoid. They put Psychoid in. It's like my favorite games are colliding. RimWorld and Vintage Story. I can't say RimWorld normal anymore. I've been watching so much VQ. I don't know if anyone is a fan of RimWorld or RimWorld YouTube, but I watch VQ all the time. The way he says it has just been like, I can't say it any other way now. RimWorld. I really love it. And if you are a RimWorld fan and you haven't watched VQ, what are you doing? RimWorld. Alright, 7. Getting closer. 9. 12 even. 12 would be great. 12 is the number that we need to get off the island on the raft. If we don't get 12, we're not getting off the island on a raft. Ruined how you play RimWorld. Have I watched Neurotic Goose play RimWorld? No, I didn't. Neurotic Goose plays RimWorld? I didn't know that. I need to see that. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Oh my goodness. It's very funny. Cause I'm a YouTuber. That's my job. That is my job, if you're wondering. But there are YouTubers. Oh, wait, hold on. Yapping over. Oh my goodness. It's happening, everyone. We have the rope. We now are going... We can escape! The first arc of our Vintage Story playthrough is over. We can escape the island. Have I ever considered Great Technical Horizons? Yes, I have. I have. I don't know. I don't know about it. I don't know about it. You know, obviously, I've heard a lot about it. I've heard that it is fun, but it is very, 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 very lengthy. And I try to be more variety-oriented on my channel. I mean, right now I'm kind of on a horde mod kick, but nevertheless, it's still different ones and stuff like that. And I don't know if I want to lock myself into a series that would last that long. You know, I've never actually been too upset about the early game copper. Maybe that's just because I'm goated and I don't know, but, no, I like it, actually. I think it's really fun. I think, building yourself little shacks of dirt and tunneling and stuff and using your... I love Vintage Story, man! God! I love Vintage Story. I might starve to death on the raft. We're already at half food. It's not good. Oh, this is maple wood, not larch. Well, looks like there's more maple wood, so goodbye. No more larch. Friendship ended with larch. Yeah, we need... No, don't be howling. Don't howl at me, wolf. The wolves want me, man. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Yeah! Larchwood? No, larch. Stay down there. I will stab you, and you'll still win, but it'll hurt. It'll hurt, man. You don't want this. You don't want this fight. Why the wolf be howling? Is it a werewolf? I actually think werewolves howl because they're wolves, but I might need one of you guys to fact check that one. Yeah, with Vintage Story, you can grind for 20 hours and not have iron tools. But truth is, you could also grind for 5 hours and get iron tools. You know, and that's part of what I love about it. It's extremely, extremely oriented towards do what you want in the order that you want. And oh my god, we have a raft and an oar of which to sail to the mainland. We can escape Bear and Wolf Island, which has to be one of the most hostile environments I have ever seen in any of my playthroughs. Genuinely, two of the most hostile, fast, aggressive, and deadly creatures in the game that aren't just like objectively ghouls. And yes, this game is a ghoul game. We're escaping. Oh my god. Say goodbye to Bear Island. The beginning of our Vintage Story adventure is here, and it is turning nighttime. Yep, it's 18 o'clock, 6 p.m. And, unfortunately, the beasts... See, Bear Island is bad, but the creatures that come out at night are somewhat worse. So, yay! That's good! That's grand! And I'm hoping to find a very, very rainy place to set my base up. I love the rain of Vintage Story. It soothes me, it calms me, it's beautiful, and it's actually really good for farming. It's really good for farming. Functional differences between wood types. There aren't necessarily functional differences between wood types in Vintage Story, but they have gone and added in this update more decorative differences in wood types. Oh, wait, no, I'm speaking stupid. There are functional differences. You need specifically oak or acacia for tanning leather because in real life those are the only woods that have tannins in them. So I'm sorry, I'm speaking crazy talk. There are functional differences, and I'm sure there's more. In fact, I know maybe this doesn't count, but in a lot of mods, you know, birch and stuff is required for... Alright, I'm going to set this back to fixed. I like it in the center. Okay. Aged wood is lower durability. Yeah, you're right. I'm speaking stupid, dude. I'm speaking dumb boy. Oh, we've made it to the mainland, and it's dry. Are you kidding me? We can't stay here then. I don't want to live in dry. I don't like living in dry. I mean, it's large enough. It's large enough that we can check out this little corner down here. But also, frankly, we're here to make it, you know? And we can get a bed now that we have actually grass everywhere and not, like, bear. I feel like there were more bears than there were grass on that other island. I want to return to Bear Island. Don't get me wrong. I want to return to Bear Island. I want to colonize Bear Island. I think that would be really fun. But yeah, in Minecraft you need wool to make a bed. We're not so picky about comfort here in Vintage Story. Our first bed, unless I get really lucky with a ruin, our first bed will be made of grass. It'll be a bunch of grass packed together, and we'll like it, and it will sustain us. Yeah, it will. Yeah, okay. How are we doing on the rainfall? Common. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I want very common. Well, no. I want all the time. I want almost all the time. That's the highest amount of rain blueberries. Blueberries. I don't know if this is a myth, but it's my understand. A jack-o'-lantern. Ooh. Are you scary, jack-o'-lantern? Yep. That'll kill me. I don't know if it's a myth or not, but I have... Is that fly amaretia? Oh, fly agaric. Yeah, bad. Don't eat that. Bears like blueberries. Where do you? Violet webcap. They've added new mushrooms, but there's no excuse for me not knowing... Ah, yes. These are good mushrooms. I don't know my mushrooms. I'm not a forager. I couldn't go into the woods and eat mushrooms. I would perish. I fear I would perish. Oh, and you aren't jack-o'-lanterns. No, you are. Point given. Point taken. Fly agaric and fly amanita. I'm sorry, it's fly amanita. They're the same thing? Okay. Well, I wish I knew more. And I know it's a dumb thing to say, but like I wish I knew more about mushrooms. I do. Feels like a good thing to know about. Or, well, it feels like okay, I live in a desert, so not really, but it feels like a fun thing to know about. It's not like I'm foraging anything where I live. Though that would be nice to live in one of those places where you're like, I want some mushrooms in my life. Oh, wait a minute. A tall, snowy mountain. I was curious if that was just like a deposit of limestone that made that white patch on the map. But a tall, snowy mountain is pretty good, especially if it's frozen year-round. Because that's good for like late-game food storage when you just have a ton of food. Wow, that's very pretty. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Yes, I like this area. What are you? Are you one of the new flowers? Ghost pipe. This plant is parasitic to tree roots and cannot survive on its own. Thus, it cannot be transplanted. These are new though. That's so cool. Wait, that's so cool. I like that a lot. How are we doing on rainfall here? Very common. I might even just take the very common because look at this. This is a cool base. This is going to be a cool base location, man. Oh, I might just have to oh, chickens! Chicken! Almost all the time! Let's go! It's got everything I could ask for. It's got vistas, it's got rainfall, it's got ruins in the ocean. Ruins in the ocean. Oh, man, this is very pretty. I like this a lot. And we haven't revealed any more land, which is stressful because one thing we're going to have a lot of trouble with is copper. This is at least going to be our initial home. I think our first objective here is to create a sailboat and find further lands, greater distances. But for now, I'm going to punch a bunch of grass and make a terrible, terrible shelter. Okay? How hot is it? It's 10 degrees Celsius. Absolutely perfect. There is a body temperature system, but for some reason it's only for the cold. I'm sure they'll add hyperthermia at some point, but right now there's just hypothermia. Good luck getting the flax. Well, in an almost all the time medium fertility soil area, it's going to be a little bit easier. Only a little bit. And I don't mind becoming raft boys. I'm gonna pack some dirt. You don't have to. I'm not playing with cave-ins, so I don't technically need packed dirt. But it's kind of cute. Is that not how you do the? Wait, how do you make the door? There's a crude door. Oh, boo. Wow. It's very involved. Well, it's rough living. It's rough living, folks. I need 3 hay bales to make a hay bed. And you know what? Will it protect us from ghouls? No. Will it protect us from anything? No. What's my favorite tech mod after Create, GregTech, and Mechanism? It's between Mystical Agriculture and Botania. Yeah, so this doesn't have many pawns on it, but out in this direction, I saw there were pawns. Pawns are going to have what we're looking for, which is cattails. So for now, since we have laid claim to this land, we can go ahead and place down some of our stuff that we don't need to carry on us. Like, for instance, the sticks can go. Let's see, seed bags. Yeah, seed bags can go on the ground. Unfortunately, grass and flint can't be stored on the ground because they have interactions. And I want my tools. So, let's do this. We need cattails. We need inventory space. We need cattails. We need cattails. And keep your eyes out, all right? Keep your eyes out, everybody. On the little ground pebbles, what we're looking for is ground pebbles with copper. Little copper bits in them. It's orange. The copper bits are orange. Vintage Story mostly deals in native copper, not malachite. But there is malachite. Let's see. Let's see here. We got some seeds. That's good. I'll pick those up once we're actually trying to work on farming. Right now, we need the base survival necessities and flax. If we find flax, we're picking... Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. It's cattails. What? We've done it. We've done it. We've done it. We can make hand baskets. We can make reed chests. We can attach a reed chest to our raft and sail the 7 seas in search of greater lands. Oh, inventory space. Oh, and you'll see what I mean. If you've never played Vintage Story and you're like, what is this guy talking about cattails and inventory space? You will see very soon. It's super exciting. It's a grand time, okay? So get hyped, get ready. This is going to be a good one. Basket time, basket time. We can make hot dogs. We can make hot dogs. Hot dogs! Yeah, that's going to be... Oh, a little quartz vein. Look at that quartz vein going through the mountain right there. Very pretty. I don't know if YouTube compression is letting you see that well, but very pretty. Aye. Aye. Hopefully we can make a full set of baskets. I'd like that. And they'll act as actual storage now, too, since backpacks placed on the ground you can actually open, which is thrillingly exciting. That's just amazing. Like, the updates in this version are just so cool. And one thing I like about, and this is not like, I don't want anyone to take this as like a shade, like any shade on Minecraft. But I like that Vintage Story doesn't necessarily do like themed updates. They just kind of update the game. They're like, And they'll have lore updates, though. They'll have, like, story updates, and that makes sense on its own. But for gameplay stuff, this is, like, everything. It's new fish. It's new models for animals. It's what is it? Smithing, quality of life, all that stuff. All right, read baskets. Oh! A hand basket. Boom. Inventory. Boom. Inventory. Boom. Inventory. And you wouldn't believe it. Boom. Inventory! We have an inventory. We've done it. We have achieved inventory, but we have not achieved chest space. We have no chest space. Fine. Oh, Flex. Hello. Hello. Yes. Oh, yes, thank you. You can drop seeds, right? I don't think the wild stuff grows on its own. And even if it does, it'll grow way faster planted by me. So that's what we're going to do. That's good, though. Flax is extremely important. It is the only way to make cloth and linen, which will be entirely required for us to make a sailboat. It takes a very long... Is this the new travertine? Granite. Granite? Does granite always look like this in Vintage? Did they change what granite looks like? I feel like it's darker. Or maybe it's just surrounded by limestone. I don't know. Could be a trick of the eye. Could be a trick of the eye. It'd be really cool to see if we can find any high fertility soil. Now that would be crazy. That would be a crazy lucky spawn. That would make things look staged. Actually, at that point, that would make it look like I cheated. Okay, red clay deposit. I don't even think we're really at a point where no, I should pick it up. Clay's important, folks. Clay's important. Historically, you know, before we had metal, we had clay. Clay let us do many things. And that is very much the case in Vintage Story. So I'm going to go nap a flint shovel. And we're going to dig some clay, man. I like red clay. Red clay I think is prettier than blue clay. Like without the beehive kiln. But God, we find fire clay. Well, I mean, to be fair, they don't recommend this to be a forever world, and it's not going to be, because they're going to be changing world generation as the updates proceed. So we'll probably be starting, you know, new worlds here and there. Although maybe it wouldn't matter on this one because it's all ocean, so we just sail way far out. But I'm going to grab a few stacks of clay. Clay is always good. What is this guy playing? This is Vintage Story. It is a voxel survival game like Minecraft, obviously. But it is very different, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. One of your favorite types of clay in real life is white clay. Ooh. What does that kiln to be? Like, does it kiln white still? I'm no expert on clay, but I know it loves to change colors on you. It's like its favorite thing. It's like, I'm gonna be this color today. Blue clay is the best. Do you remember when it used to cost? I say used to. Do you remember? As if it wasn't like recent. But do you remember when it used to cost blue and red clay in order to craft fire clay, mate? You know, admittedly, fighting that wolf for food isn't a bad idea. But it's not exactly a great idea either. Is this a trader post? Hello? Oh my goodness. Is there a trader in it? Bruh. Oh, there is one. Hello, my friend. Agricultural. That's a good one. Hello. I haven't seen you around before. You just wake up? I think so. Well, good morning to you. Name's Hector. I roam around these parts finding and trading what I can. Got anything to trade, Hector? Oh, yeah. Oh, we can sell soybeans to him. That's good. I mean, he'll reset his inventory, but he sells you seeds, food, stuff like that. So this is great, actually. Having an agricultural trader right next to us is going to be great because we are going to very much be agriculturalists while we're on this island. Especially because Yeah, especially because that's really most of what we're going to be able to do. We're kind of going to have a farming empire here. My objective is to grow as much as possible all the time. Yeah, it's very, very important. I think we've pretty much exhausted the cattail situation without climbing up to the top of the mountain, and I don't know that cattails can even spawn in that climate. Ask him if he has any grapes. I will. The next time we talk to him, I'll ask him. Does he have grapes in the game? I don't think grapes are in this game yet. I'm sure they'll be added. And yes, I'm walking everywhere because if I sprint, I will lose a lot of food, and that would be bad. And then we would starve, and then we would die, and then we would be very sad. Yeah, that'd be very sad. But, you know, it's all right. It's all right. And for those of you who... Was that Santa? I mean, yeah, kinda. And again, for those of you who haven't played Vintage Story, you cannot set your spawn with a bed. You only set your spawn with very special items. So, if we die, we go right back to Bear and Wolf Island. We go straight back to Bear and Wolf Island. But don't worry, I actually have a plan for what to do about that. Right now, we have no actual like chest storage space, so we're storing everything we can on the ground, and the things we can't store on the ground, we have in our inventory. But right now, I honestly, like literally right now, it's farming time. We need to get started right now. Our soil here is medium fertility, which is great. There are different tiers of fertility soil. There is barren soil, which you cannot grow crops on. Low fertility, which you shouldn't grow crops on. High fertility, which is great for crops. And then, of course, if you are a lucky bee or a late game player, you can make Terra Preta, which is the single best soil in the game. There's a whole nutrition system in the game, but you guys don't have to worry about that. This is early farming, and we don't care about nutrition. We just care about planting seeds and watching them grow. Oh, Vintage Craft. Oh, that's what it's based off of. Thank you, folks. Thank you, folks. I get confused. Now, I believe that there is no penalty for growing crops in saltwater. I don't think they've implemented that. So we're going to go ahead and build our little crop rings. This whole structure here, as long as the block is 1 block away in any direction, even diagonal, it remains as moisturized from the water block as possible, but that is the maximum range. The further out you go, the less moist your farmland is, the slower your crops grow. And slow crops means you die. You die of starvation, okay? And we don't want to die. We don't want to die. So we want fast crops. But we do need a hoe. The hoe, I think, is still the silliest snapping shape. Like, that's not a hoe. That's just a smaller piece of flint. Like, let me just use flint for it, man. Come on. Alright? Saltwater's bad? Don't farm in saltwater? Saltwater's bad? Do not redeem! Do not redeem! Okay. I'm just curious if it says something. I'm curious. Are you sure? It's just normal. Well, you know what? Let's not risk it. I believe you, chat. Do not farm in salt water. All right, I'm not. Is this salt water? Probably. Yeah, salt water. Oh, it'll tell you crops are stunted due to salt water. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Not a problem. I think I see a small pond nearby, but that should be enough for now. I just want to make sure it's in the almost all the time area, because that is going to be the most... it's not. What about over here? It's not the worst thing in the world. It really isn't. But the more rainfall you have, the better. Yeah, alright. Well, we're starting small. I've played this game for hundreds of hours, sure, buddy. I have! And I think that's the best indicator of how deep this game is. You can play this game for hundreds and hundreds of hours and have just never farmed on saltwater before. Yeah, man. So you can chortle. You can laugh at a boy like me all you want. But all you're doing is proving my point that Vintage Story is potentially the best survival game ever created. Ever. And I super mean that. There is a possibility that this is the single best survival game ever created. And I feel like there are a lot of people that would actually agree with me. So that's fun too. Alright, nice. Now we have a little farming plot. The agricultural life, my friends, the agricultural life will suit us greatly. It is the best. Hello, hello. It's a hightail texture pack. Yeah, sorry guys, this is actually just hightail. We're playing hightail right now. This is a hightail texture pack. Hightail's fun though. I do like hightail. Shoot, man, I'm hungry. Oh, shoot. Alright, mushrooms or a chicken? Which one do we get first? Hold on, we have to take a pause on the farming. Wavy caps. Oh, they are wavy. Please don't be poisonous to a boy like me. Why was it blue when I broke it? It's not poisonous, though. I'm going to ignore the fact that it was blue. We super need to get a cooking setup. We need to get a cooking setup yesterday. Because then we can make mushroom soup. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I read about the I read about this. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was the wavy caps. My bad. My bad, everybody. We're going on a trip. All right? Everyone strap in. Ooh. I'm sorry if it's dark in the room you're watching this. Whoops. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. Oh, this is great. You know, we might be starving to death very soon. But I'll tell you what we're not. Oh, no. Is my hunger being penalized for this? Wait, pick up the seeds. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay, don't eat wavy caps. Do not eat the wavy caps. It'd be my trip, buddy. Oh, I ate a lot of those, didn't I? Does that have a factor? I'm sure it does. Ooh, I can't even tell what's farmland and what... Oh, no, wait, I can. Yeah, I can. Okay. Well, just business as usual. Oh, my God. Wow, they don't warn you with that, do they? They're just like, welcome to the mushroom. Welcome to Trip Land, everybody. All right, there goes that. Yeah. These take a while to grow, but they're very good. These soybeans are fantastic. Soybeans are fantastic. And then flax is absolutely and utterly necessary. Okay, so we need to... So the problem here is that we're still starving to death. So I still need to find mushrooms. We know not to use wavy caps. But... We don't know what else to use. Oh, God. Oh, this is trippy. White oysters. I know you're not psychedelic. I just don't know if I can eat you. Well, you look rainbow right now. That's pretty psychedelic. Okay, I can eat white oysters. Eat. Okay. This is, Is this the best or the worst start to Vintage Story? I am high I'm off my rocker on shrooms. Starving, impoverished, wandering through the forest. Oh my God, how long is this gonna last? Please, can we be done now? Agricultural trader, I shouldn't have eaten those mushrooms. Okay, come on. Come on. Food. What are you? A dead raccoon, baby? Well, Does it have meat on it? Any meat left? Please, just one meat. I can work with it. Damn it. What are you? Oh, chanterelle, chanterelle. These are good, right? Yes. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's alright. It's alright, everybody. Oh, I forgot to ask him for grapes. You're right, I'm sorry. They should let you refine it into drugs. That's funny. If they added like a I don't know, like a black market trader. It's actually kind of a fun idea. A black market. Oh, resin! Resin! Resin's very good. Resin is very, very, very good. It's a good find. I'm gonna mark this while I'm losing my mind. R for resin. I like to mark with a yellow tree. Resin! Very nice. Very good. Very good for the late mid game and late game. Very good time. At this point, I think I'll take that fight with a wolf. I'm starting to feel like a fight with a wolf is going to get me a good amount of food. I am so screwed. No, because seriously, if I die here, then we go back to Beowulf Island. I guess, does anyone remember where I made landfall? I need to grab my raft. I have keep inventory on because I'm a dirty keep inventory player. And okay, I think the high is wearing off. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious me. Well, I suppose you don't see Dave while you're stoned. That was a question that people were curious about. Oh, that's not stoned, is it? That's some other thing. Agricultural trader, we need to cook. You know what? I think... Look, man, we're a blackguard. We have strong melee. Ow! 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 Come on. Please, your weight is good. Please. Yes! Yes! Okay, okay, okay. We're almost out of time. We're almost out of time. I just need to chop a tree right now. We're doing this right here. We're doing this right here. There's no time. I'm hurt. I'm starving. We're making a campfire right now. Right now. It's okay. They used to move like freight trains. Oh my god, yeah. You want to ride on Dave? I mean, who doesn't? All right. Firewood. Do I have my knife? A little bit of grass. Get that down. Okay, we get some firewood. Fire starter. How do I make a fire starter? I don't remember looking it up. Fire starter. I was almost... Wow, I was almost right. No, it's 2 sticks and 1 grass. I'm an idiot. Don't call... No one even say anything about that. Swear to God. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, God. We're almost starving. Oh, shoot. All right. We're making a fire. We're making a fire. We're making a fire. We're making a fire. Go, 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 go. Yes! We've made fire. Cook, 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 cook. Please. No, please. Please, I'm begging you, cook. Where there's one wolf, there's usually 2. And I can't take another hit. Please. No. No. Ow! That was just... I stepped on the fire. Oh, we have 16 hunger left. 3.5. Just stop moving. Just stop moving. Just stop moving. Just... Why are you taking so long to cook? Oh, right. They overhauled the heating system. Ah! I forgot. Bigger stacks take longer to heat up. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Fat. You're right. You're right. I got a piece of fat. You're totally right. Not the most ideal food, but quite good. Oh, Ah, bushmeat. Yes. Let's even raise our maximum HP. They're hot. I can't hold them because they're hot. No. 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 We need to make tongs, I guess. Are there, please tell me, one of you had, oh, hi, Tool. How you been, man? Missed you. I like the new textures, bud. Okay, so one of you guys has to have, come on, let's, just some vines. Just a few vines. I need rope. I need rope. I need rope to make tongs. Maybe they're cooled. Youch, 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 youch. Burning my hands. Okay, vines, 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 vines. Shoot, man. This new heating system, it's getting me. Could there even be 3 vines for a boy like me? That's all I need. Come on. There are trees everywhere. Are you... Am I being pranked right now? Oh. I thought I saw... What the... This is the poorest vintage story run I have ever played. That's amazing. Come on. Come on. Vines. Vines. Gamer eyes. Show me where the vines are. Road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Resin on the tree. I sure hope it does. Shoot, man. You know, it's funny. I forgot to check for temporal stability in the place that I put our house down. So I hope that's good. Come on. If you could temper food. Dude, I hope so. That's funny. Agricultural trader, do you have any grapes? I need grapes, man. I need grapes right now, man. My food's burning my hands, and I can't find any vines, and I can't make any rope, and without rope, I can't pick up my food because I made it too hot. I messed up. I messed up. No. Well, okay, probably by this point it's cool, right? Where was I even? Uh-oh. Okay, no, here's the tool. Never mind. I don't have a very good sense of direction, but I remember the tool. You're a baby wolf. I hope that you're just... Yeah. Good. You run away. That's good. Where am I? Oh, right there. I see it. Smoke in the distance. And there's gonna be like vines right here, just right on one of these trees. That baby wolf needs to go away, man. Okay. One goes in, so we can eat it, and then I'll try to heat the entire stack at once. I don't know if this is a myth or not, but I am gonna break the bones here. I've been told, I've read that if the carcass is left, it won't respawn. I don't know if that's true. My day is going good. Thank you. I am having a grand day. I've already done lots of work. Not a lot of recording work. Yesterday was a big recording day for me, but this one was more like meetings and emails and all that stuff. So, not typically my favorite days, but it's always good to get it done. You know, it always feels better once it's done, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Some cool stuff coming to the channel soon. Excited to show it off to you guys. Okay, all right. We're kind of in the okay zone, as it is. So I need to turn my volume up, don't I? Yeah. Because we gotta be able to hear if there's bees. If there's bees, man, we need bees, man. Yes, heat up the meat. Heat up the meat. It only cooks one at a time. I guess that makes sense. Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it would cook all of them at once. Who did I meet? I met with beings and creatures far beyond the comprehension of mankind, I fear. Oh, I turned the music off. Oh my God, you're right. Why did I do that? Oh, goodness. Music makes you lose control. Music makes you lose control. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. Do you feel it in the forest? In the trees and the grass? I'm ascending. I'm ascending. I am ascending. That is too loud, but that was perfect. There we go. Oh, the soundtrack. Actually goated soundtrack. Actually a goated soundtrack. I'd ascend better with the wavy. Yeah, go eat the wavy gaps. Just sitting by the like. Oh. A bear just runs out. The problem is that, like, that's why I keep looking around. No joke. I am like stressing about a bear or a wolf. Apparently, no. I want master volume to go up, and you to be like. That's good. I am, like, for real stressing about, like, a bear. Just, this is completely vanilla because it is the new update cycle. This is, I don't know if you're familiar with the Vintage Story update cycle, but if you're not, I'm assuming you guys kind of know about the Minecraft update cycle, and you can kind of consider, this is snapshot 1 for the new update, so it's super, super new. I don't really think many mods are even available for this version just yet. I don't think they changed their modding API very much, so it's possible that there are some mods that are just like default functional. But at this time, I just wanted to play. Oh, wait. Was there a different texture on the campfire for being done? That's awesome. Pre-release candidate. Yeah. Alright, we now have a torch, by the way. I never made one of those. On account of my silliness. Okay, alright. Our food situation is looking considerably better. We're very hurt, though. So I don't want to engage in any more combat until we can make healing poultices, and we're going to need cattails. This horsetail stuff is a medicinal herb. And it requires cattails or linen, and linen we super do not have. Yeah, you know, I think I might, if the trader doesn't mind, I think I might go to bed with the trader. Did they remove that though? Because I noticed I couldn't open. Hey, Hector. There you go, bud. Can I sleep in your bed? Oh, thank you. I noticed I couldn't, let you, open his chests. Usually you're able to. The torch is making me eat more food? What? Ow! Ow! Oh, no! Oh, I'm such an idiot! 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 Oh God! Oh gee! Oh God! Oh gee! Oh God! Sleeping converts your hunger into health if you've taken damage. Take me to your parent! I need your meat! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! This is horrible! Everyone look away! Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. Just don't look. Just don't look. Just don't look, okay? Just don't look. Please have fat. Please have fat. Please have fat. Please have fat. Oh, I'm ruined! You can't even eat this raw. Ow. Ouch. Ouch. Fire. Dying. Okay, grass. Yes. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Quick, eat some dirt. I can't eat fruit. I really would if I could, man. I really would if I could. Okay, at least we have a lit torch. Lit torch makes getting a campfire much easier. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is my torch? Torch. Light up the fire. Okay, we have an okay amount of like hit points, so we'll live. But we're immediately back to square one on food. This is not great. This is not good. This is bad. Please cook faster. I'm actually starving to death in front of your eyes, meat. We're gonna have to go hunting. We're gonna have to go hunting. Okay, offhand gives you 20% hunger rate. What the? Why? Why? Why would it do that? Okay, go. Give me the meat. Give me the meat. Come on. Thank you. All right. We're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet. Hopefully we can find some... Oh, berries. That was... Yep. All right, berries, good. This is very good. Eat it up. Eat it up. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Are those fully grown carrots? I'm going to lose my mind if they are. Oh, no. I really need, like, parsnips. Or, no, not parsnips. I'm sorry, turnips. Turnips are the fastest growing crop, I believe. If we can get some turnips, we still have to wait for it to grow. Don't mess me up on that one. We still have to wait for it to grow, but once it does, we're going to have a considerable amount of food accessible to us, which is extremely nice. Okay, all right. This would be a good time... Violet webcap. These were... I don't remember. You know, I'm gonna do something risky. I'm not gonna eat these mushrooms. I'm not gonna eat them. I'm gonna pick them up, and we're gonna go home, and we are going... Are you guys good for me? Yeah. Common morels. I don't even have to look at that. I know what a morel is. We're going to take these home, and we are going to attempt to get a cooking setup off the ground before I starve to death. Because cooking things in a pot is, didn't they change how berry bushes work in this update? I thought they did. I'm going to try to cook these. Because if you cook food, if you cook things in a pot to make a meal, I think you get like a 50% bonus to its satiety. And I'm going to pick up some vines for tongs, because if that meat is any indication, I feel like I might not. I might run into issues. Okay, you are the jack-o'-lanterns. Not chanterelle. I thought those were chanterelle, I think, or something like that. Those hurt me. You do not want to cook mushrooms that deal damage to you, because they get a 50% bonus to all of their stats. And as much as I'd like to get that deer, it's way too fast. I'd have to run around way too much. Can you still not breed and like farm deer in this yet? I don't like that. I think that's weird. Oh, berry bush rework is not yet implemented. Okay. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Oh! Bowthorns. Just walk away. Just walk away. Walk away. Just walk away like they're not there. Just walk away like the bowthorns are not there. Bowthorns are a ranged critter. But they're not really a critter. I believe they're flesh, metal, and bone bound together in endless horror by God. And I believe that's lore accurate. They shoot ribs at you, and they hurt a lot, and they have good accuracy and range. So we do not mess with bowthorns, okay? Put that down. Write that down. We do not mess with bowthorns. Oh, lobster. God. I'm such an idiot! Okay, so remember how I said cooking thing off the ground before we starve to death? We're about to again. How do I make a fishing rod? Rod. Is it not implemented yet? Oh. Oh, pole. Feel good. Feel good. Well, there's no fish around here, is there? They didn't add saltwater fish. They've only had freshwater fish. I don't have any ponds large enough for freshwater fish, do I? Okay. Chicken. That's right, into the water. That's right. That's right, you'll be safe in the water. That's right. Yeah. You'll be safe in the water. Come on. Come here. Wait, why are you actually fast? Did they up? No, no, don't tell me you can swim now. Oh, God. No. No. Die. Die. Meat, 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 meat. Come here. Come here. Creature weight low. Don't tell me that. Oh, Lord. Feathers? I can't eat feathers. Ooh. Ooh. I might have to eat the mushrooms. Well, whatever, whatever. Let's just... Okay, well, we're gonna ration this. Here we go. We need that not to starve. Good. Alright, we're going to make one bowl. It's not the optimal way of doing this, but we're going to make one bowl. This is clay forming, by the way. Why am I not using the tools at my disposal? Shoot. Clay forming, just like napping, is extremely fun. Gotta be one of my favorite mechanics. And this is where we form clay implements. Like a bowl. And a cooking pot. Ooh, cooking pot. Yay. And pretty much, until we have these guys set up, we're pretty much going to be starving to death for a while. Once we get them set up, we'll be able to cook our food and we'll be much happier. I love clay forming. I love clay forming. I love clay forming. Ah! Okay, this should be the cooking pot. We do have to go ahead and make a pit kiln. It's not going to be a pretty pit. Well, I mean, can we? Do we have the resources? Oh, God, I got to put stuff on the ground. Oh, so much fun. Until you need mass production. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Fire starter we can drop on the floor. Shovel we can drop on the floor. Feathers, sure. Get them on there. Yep, pile them up. They won't blow away, don't worry. Actually, sticks we're going to need. Here, we'll have a very pretty hide carpet that will spoil eventually, but it's fine, whatever. We don't care. And then carrots need to be planted immediately. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It doesn't make too much of a difference, I suppose, if I plant them now or if I plant them in a minute, but I just... Crops are not very fast, is what I'll say. They're not super fast. They are a little, a little slow. Anyways, we're just going to pit kiln right here. And I do know that I have to get the grass out, which is fine, because I need grass for a pit kiln. Bear with me. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any peat, so we're going firewood, which is not great, but, whatever. And anyways, if you guys don't know what a pit kiln is, it is an ancient method of kilning, before we had cool kilns. We're going to stack up some grass, we're going to stack up some twigs, we're going to stack up some firewood, and we're going to light it on fire, and this will take a little over a day. Going to starve to death. Eat, 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 eat. Good. And we're going to light it up, baby. Light it up. Hello? I walked over Pete earlier. Well, come on! Is that a bug right now? What's happening? The game is kind of as forgiving as you configure it to be. It's got a bit of a learning curve. But it's not that bad, honestly. I wouldn't say I've had a really rough start because I set my world really hard. I made my world specifically hard. Clay forming. Let's read the thing. Pit kiln. It only says to hold shift, but I'll hold control too. Wait, I can light that. Oh. Oh no. I have to download an update. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, give me just 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and black out my screen. I'm gonna go ahead and black out my screen. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the update that fixes that. That is a bug. In the and this is you know, this is why we are testing. That's a crazy bug. It's okay though. I can do this fast. I've got fast fingers, man. I've got fast fingers. I believe it's here. I believe it's here. And I believe it's there. And I click on you. Click. Downloading. Chat, we're downloading. We're downloading. This is the same thing you see when you close your eyes. Wait, that's crazy. Wait, that's super crazy. What? New update forgot fire. New update to Vintage Story. We have removed fire from the game. Oh, audience retention is going to go down. No. Don't leave me. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'm downloading it right now. I promise. No, the devs pushed the new version, like, just now. Yeah. It's not a tech. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Oh, don't blame me, Sling. Don't blame me. Fire nerfed doesn't exist. Yeah, fire nerfed. Podcast mode activated. All right, you guys want a podcast? You want a podcast? We took Freya to the vet the other day. Because she was coughing. She was like, and I know that's related to like feline asthma. So we took her to the vet, and she's fine, by the way. She's all fine. They listened to her lungs, and they sound great. And she's had one other episode of this like months ago. So our vet recommendation was like, keep an eye on her. Sometimes cats just cough. You know, it's possible she got a cold. And the vet was also talking, you know, we're changing up the temperature, changing up the seasons. Her last episode was around that time. It could just be the changing in, like, the humidity of the air that's drying her throat out. So she's perfectly fine. What this story is about is that Freya is an absolute love bug. Fires can now only be started by having mechanisms that combust. I like that. Freya's an absolute love bug, an absolute sweetheart, and she loves going to the vet. Because she just likes the attention, I guess. So she's there, and the vets are loving her, and she's loving the vets, and it's just a very funny time to go to the vet with Freya, because typically animals don't like it. But anyways, podcast time is over. We're back. Look, keys, jingle, 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 jingle. It's okay, we're back. It's okay. Don't leave. Yeah, jingle, 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 jingle. You had a dog that learned to cough because it wanted attention? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Fire can only be started by... Yeah. There we go, we're back. Yes, keys in the chat. Jingle, 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 jingle. I see chat when I close my eyes. I do. That's why I'm on sleep medication. Yay! It's lighting up now. Woo! And it's like it never happened. I think I've messed up all the stuff in the right area so that it won't cause a fire around my base to eradicate all things. All right, that's going to take a long time. So, oh, no way. A boar. Wait, okay, hold on. That's a sow. Is there a breeding pair? Oh, do I eat her out of desperation? Cause she drops the high quality meat. We can make such a good food. Okay, let's see what we get from this spelt, I think this is. Let's see what we get from the spelt. And then we'll make our decision. 1 grain. 3 grains. Okay. I think we let her live and try to find a boar. Because hogs are really, really, really nice. I forget, how do I make like a crude fence? Waddle? Yeah. Okay, we can do that. Yeah. What was that? Was it something like flashing? Whatever. I'm just literally going to. Come on. Don't move. Stay. I'm boxing you in, boy. Lady, girl. You're a girl. Hold on. Stay. Good pig. Oh my goodness, that's quite nice. That's quite fortunate. I know I can make porridge now. No, it's super exciting. It's super exciting. Okay, porridge is typically better than mushroom soup. It gets a bigger bonus when you cook it, I think. So I'm just gonna eat one of those. I'm trying to think long term here in keeping the sow alive. Because they do produce quite a lot of meat. They produce hide. They produce fat. They're really good, especially as the game goes on. So hopefully we're going to be able to scavenge our life. Basically, we're scavenging for our life at the moment. I know those are blueberry bushes. I'm focused though. I'm focused on scavenging for our life right now. Ah, you folks, chicken. It's chicken. Chicken of the woods. I really wish chicken of the woods gave you more satiety because they're huge. Huge, man. They're huge. Okay, family of deer. That's pretty lucky, actually. But only once we're able to like hunt them without starving to death, unless they're stuck. Oh my god, please be stuck. Okay, it's fine. Wait. You're stuck. I know it. Unstuck. Yeah, that's just a waste of satiety, and the kid's not worth it. I think. I know it doesn't look like we're in the clear, right? Like, I fully understand that it really looks like we're still in an extremely dire situation. But I believe we have enough set up that we're gonna be okay, I think. It's, it's rough living. But that's vintage story. Chicken of the woods. The hightail engine doesn't allow for circles. I'm ignoring the other part of your comment there, but it is funny. I didn't know that, actually. That's kind of interesting. I wonder how they did that. Okay, come on. This is a beautiful forest that supports the life of many creatures. Where is the food? There's gotta be food. I'll fight another wolf. I will hurt a wolf. I will. I will do what I need to survive. I don't think there's any bears on this island, which is great. I'm very glad to be away from Bear Island. Very glad, in fact, to be away from Bear Island. Not a fan of Bear Island, if you're asking me. Come on now. If I find some berries, I can even mix that into the porridge. And that's good. Then we get multiple food types. You can see here there's a nutrition mechanic that affects how many maximum hit points you have. So it... Oh, right. My bad. Chicken. So you do want to have at least an okay variety of food types to get better maximum hit points, so that when you're in combat, you don't take half your health from a single wolf bite, you know? I don't want to eat up all my mushrooms before I can cook them, but I will if I have to. Oh, carrots, that's good. I like carrots too. Carrots are a good source of food. Any of the crops that drop like a lot of what they are. Oh, berries, berries, berries. Might have to eat those berries, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, 2 berries, 2 berries. They made it impossible to import custom meshes. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh, flax. Oh, and some flax grain? Okay. Yeah, hold on. You know what? Eat up the berries. You know what? These berries are going to secure us such an amount of time. Like, look at that. I'll take it. Inventory full. I don't need a mostly broken axe. I don't really... Bones aren't going to do anything for me right now, and a single maple seed is worthless. Now, but flax seeds. Flax seeds are our ticket. Okay, flax seeds are our ticket out of here. Off of these islands. Off of these... imprisoning lands. We will be free, chat. I assure you of it. I'm not gonna... Oh, these are white currant bushes? We're saved. We've done it. We have freaking done it. Like, actually, like, that's not a bit. We're home free. We've secured food. At least, you know, for now. For a time, we have secured food. We have tons of white currant. Goats. I want to hunt the goat. I really do. But goats will really mess you up. They're very strong. Actually, I'll take the white currant bushes since there's a bunch of them. Yeah, goats will super mess you up. They're very, very fast. They hit very hard. They're aggressive once you damage them. So, at the state that my character is in right now, we're not hunting them. Oh, some quartz bits. How quaint. Hey, you look different. Hello? You're a goat, right? You're a mouflon. A mouflon. What's a mouflon? That's new. Is that new? Is mouflon new? Technically, you can farm goats. Wait, not technically. You can farm goats, and they'll give you, like, milk, and you can use that to make cheese, and that's great. So, you know, I suppose there's merit in keeping them alive, but I'm mostly doing it out of fear. Mouflon. What don't I need? What don't I need? Oh, fire starter. I don't need you. Hey there. Mouflons are not new? Okay. Okay. And before you guys continue to make fun of me for not having enough hours in the game, you guys should know that the world's climate is extremely well simulated. And the likelihood is I just haven't long-term based in an area with this kind of climate and goats. So no one make fun of me. No one make fun of me. That would be mean. You're not allowed to. More white currant. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay. I think we are out of the nightmare realm. I think we are tentatively going to be okay. Is what I'm saying here. In fact, you know, here's some red currant. We'll leave beneath that. We'll get nice and full, so that if we sleep the night away, we won't just immediately begin to starve to death. Ah, it's good. It's good. Okay. All right. All right. Let's offload our stuff. Let's offload our stuff and continue with the mission. What is the mission, you might ask? The mission is discovery. There is probably not copper on this island. At least I haven't seen any. And we need copper if we are going to survive, if we are going to thrive, if we are going to progress. We literally need copper. And so having none of it is bad. None of it means that we cannot progress on this island. I still want to call this island my home, but it's very clear that until we find a major plot of land that we can settle in long term, we are probably going to be rafting quite a lot. Oh yeah, the red is tree leaves. Gold drop milk caps. That sounds delightful. It is not. It's quite bad for you. Are you dead? Do you have meat? Do you have meat? Please have meat. I hate you. Oh, no, I'm not even gonna take the arrows. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I know you need them. But I'm not gonna take them. I hate that. I hate that rooster. That rooster I hate. It's that rooster I hate. Yep. Hatred is driving me. I'm not here to kill you, man. I can't. You're too fast. If I had food, if I had some food, I might chase them down. Because they drop proper red meat. Red meat's way better than bush meat. And you can cook it into red meat stews and stuff like that, which are extremely, extremely good. They give you a lot of food. In fact, there's some meals that you can cook so well that they give you more food than like you can eat at once. So there is actually a system in the game of like having percentages of a meal left, which is very cool. Okay. All right, pit kiln's going nice and steady. Very good. It's hot and ready. And we have lived. Honestly, color me somewhat surprised that we made it through that, but you know. All right, let's get our berry bushes down. We'll have a little. I guess we could put our berry bush grove near where our farm is. That feels cute. It irritates you that bushmeat is so bad? Yeah, I think it's probably worse than it needs to be. Is this another dead one? Eaten by another creature. Ooh. What creature? What do you mean? Is there a wolf nearby? Might be a fox. I haven't seen foxes, though. I super hope it's a fox. I super hope it's a fox. This sounds like combat music. I know it's not, but I feel like foxes are on their way to me. Well, bushmeat, I think the reasoning behind it being an inferior meal is because typically when the animals you're harvesting it from are going to give gamier, stringier meat. I don't know if it's super accurate to the real world. Probably nothing on this one but feathers. Oh my god! A piece of poultry. Oh my goodness. We're eating chicken tonight, gentlemen. Now that makes a guy feel rich. That makes a guy feel wealthy. Okay, that's amazing. Yeah, chicken dinner, chicken dinner, chicken dinner. I could save it for cooking, but I don't think there's much of a point. Not for one. Alrighty. Oh, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I am the one who chicken dinners. Who are you talking to right now? Oh, lordy lord. Okay, alright, let's get stuff out of the inventory. A few piles of feathers, whatever. It's a warning. It's a warning to the chickens. They need to know their place. Can I place food on the ground? Oh, yes. Wow, one whole spelt on the floor. Okay. Whatever, dude. You are going to be rope, obviously. I can't place rope on the ground? Of all the things, I can't place rope on the ground? Okay. Resin, I know. Resin can go on the ground. Very good. Good resin. Good resin! Clay doesn't go on the ground. I suppose I could make a storage vessel. I mean, yeah, why not, right? We're just waiting for the pit kiln to finish. That's kind of our current objective. We're going to need food. So let's do it. Let's get to clay napping, folks. Clay napping. Clay forming. So we're going to go ahead and make a big old pot. The big old pot has a lot of reasons to be made, but one of which is that it has more storage than the reed chests. And, and it makes food last longer. It insulates your food from rot and decay. So it's quite, except for, or it's more effective at like grains than it is like meat, I think, something like that. Nevertheless, though, it's quite good. I'm gonna lock my camera here because I'm an idiot. Love the music. Can you store horsetails on the ground? You can store horsetails on the ground? I'm like, you're right, you can. I'm such an idiot. Hold on, let me finish making my pot here, though, okay? Don't interrupt me, it's pot time. It's pottery. I really hope that they eventually add, like, a potter's wheel for mass clay production. I would really like that. They have mass clay, like, kilning, but they do not have mass clay production, and that gets really annoying in the later game if you want to build something out of clay, or you're making like a new, like a storeroom for food and stuff like that. I wish they had that. I'm sure it'll come. Like, the truth is, they've been developing Vintage Story for a very long time. And they continue to add new and exciting features that people are requesting and stuff. So, it's always a good time. Genuinely, if you want to get into Vintage Story, get into it. Like, I mean it 100%. It is so worth it. It's like 20 bucks. And you will be, if this looks fun, you will be satisfied. Because again, I am playing this on like a way harder of a mode, or way harder of like a world generation than I need to be. 236 viewers, oh my goodness, hello everyone. My name is not Markiplier, welcome to Vintage Story. And if you're here, you know, you want to help a guy out, you know, I'm a poor man, alright, you can see I'm highly impoverished. Got a rough go of it, okay? So if you could like the stream to tell YouTube that I'm a good boy and that they should give me nice things, okay? Because they said they would give me nice things. They sent me an email. They said, hey, man, this is real, by the way. Months ago, they sent me this email that was like, your channel's doing really well, and we want to assign you an advisor. You know, we want to assign you an advisor, like a help advisor. And I was like, oh, God, that sounds great. And they were like, yeah, you'll hear from us in early January. And, nope. So make sure to like the streams that YouTube remembers I exist, please. I do not have an eye infection. No, I do not have an eye infection. I've actually never had an eye infection. I've had worse. Do you guys want story time? Is that a boar? Are you a boar? No, you're another sow, aren't you? Having multiple wouldn't be bad, but, man. You guys want story time about my eyeballs? It's pretty bad. I really messed up with them. Well, I didn't mess up with them. I was screwed over, to be honest with you. It wasn't my fault, okay? You have to understand, it wasn't my fault. Story time? Story now? Yeah? Okay, so, many years ago, when I was a young boy and new to this world, I had a really bad acne. I was one of those, like, middle school dweebs with cystic acne. And that's not normal. It's not normal. You're not meant to have that. So I went to a dermatologist who I think hated being a dermatologist because I remember she was very grumpy. And she gave me this medication that did not fix my acne, but did kill most of the ducts in my face. And as a result of that, my lips are very, very cracked. They're very dry all the time, and I can't cry. Well, I can, but only under extreme circumstances. My tear ducts do not work properly. They do not make the right amount of tears, so I have dry eyeballs. Now, having dry eyeballs your entire life, honestly, I didn't think anything of it. Whatever, right? Who cares? Turns out you should care about that, and you should moisturize your eyeballs if you have. No, I have to plant them. I guess I could plant them, I suppose. Sure. So, one day, I was sleeping. I was sleeping with my dry eyeballs. And, would I say I was born at a very young age? No, not really. I don't think I was... Oh, wait, we have cattails. What the deuce? I don't think I was born at a really young age. Not really, at least. Anyways, I woke up with my dry eyes, and I felt a pain that I had never felt in my entire life. Unimaginable, searing, hot fire in my eye. I think it would probably have felt the same as my eye being removed. I don't, like, it sounds dramatic, but I couldn't, like, walk with it. I was grounded. I was just on the ground, in pain from this. It is genuinely the most miserable thing I have ever felt in my entire life. So I went to the eye doctor, because that's bad, all right? I want it to be extraordinarily clear, if you're not following the story here. If you wake up and your eyeball is on fire and you're almost, like, sick because of how much it hurts, you go to the eye doctor. So I go to the eye doctor. It started feeling a little bit better. I was able to get out of the house. The optometrist. And she's looking at them. She drips dye into my eyeballs so she can take a look at them. And she says, I know what happened. It's called recurrent corneal erosion. And I said, what's that? And she goes, well, you see, if your eyes are really dry when you go to sleep, sometimes your eyelids will stick to your corneas. They get sticky. So what happened was, when you opened your eyes in the morning, you ripped open your cornea. And I went, I what? And she goes, actually, you're lucky, because the tear isn't over your pupil. Because, dear chat, if that tear was over my pupil, I wouldn't have just woken up in pain. I would have woken up blind. And you can permanently lose eye functionality due to scarring and stuff. So that's bad. Really not great. It was horrible. It's not a fun experience. But the upshot, because there's an upside, if you can believe it, there's an upshot to this. Apparently, I have extremely fast healing eyeballs. She was like, yeah, you shouldn't be feeling better for another few hours. And I was like, well, thank you. Okay. I didn't know I was special. And she's like, yeah, take these eye drops. So, yeah. Oh, something like that happened to you? Miserable. I sympathize, and I'm sorry. It's really not fun. Yeah, really, a truly diabolical experience, actually. I'm going to eat a berry, and then we're going to go to bed. And when we wake up, we're not going to have recurrent corneal erosion. We're going to have a pot and a bowl, and we're going to cook some food, and we're going to stop starving to death. Yes! Ooh, that's a lot of hunger that I just took. Let me up. Let me up! Let me up, man! They're not done. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Good. Can I throw those on the ground? No. I guess technically I can just throw those like that. Storage wars. Shoot, man. Alright. Well, at the moment, we need to pick up our raft so we can go and search other lands. Oh, I have eye drops. I'm also just careful not to scratch my eyes. Recurrent corneal erosion does happen if you've, like, damaged your cornea. And I think some days ago I ran into a bush with my eye open. And just that scratch was all it took to be able to, like, be opened up. But yes, I do have eye drops that I can take if my eyes are particularly dry. And that stops me from losing my eyes. So, yay! I can see! It's good! It's good. It's a good thing to see. I'm very happy. Never scratch your eyes again. I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest with you. It's not fun. It's not fun. Not at all. Yeah. So that's my DJojo advice to everyone at home is like the stream. Otherwise, otherwise, I'll be there to scratch your eyes for you. Oh, man. Oh, the tales of my life, the tales of woe, the tales of joy, though. You know. Did you guys know, Audrey, if you're watching the stream still, she might be asleep. She's sleepy today. But if you're watching the stream, Audrey, put it in the chat. Can I tell them a story about you in the ocean? You scratch the inner corner. That should be fine. Like as long as you're not like hitting your corneas. That's just skin. That's just skin. Oh, I was like, what's behind me? Well, it's starvation. It's the imminent danger of starving to death. No like equals losing your cornea privileges. Yeah, man, I think that's reasonable. Cause like, why are you watching my stream if you're not gonna like it? You know what I'm saying? Use your eyes and fingers to watch and like the stream. I honestly, I think it's highly reasonable. Oh, we're gonna have so much mushroom soup, dude. This is so nice. This is so nice, man. It bears repeating. This is so nice. You guys are the naughty ones? Yeah, jack-o'-lanterns. No lobsters mushrooms, which I knew from the start, and no one had to remind me of what they were, because I'm super clever, and I know these things. So that's good. Ooh, Tarkov. I've never played Tarkov, actually. Oh, goodness gracious me. Oh, goodness gracious me. Are those turnips? Are those some delicious, tasty turnips for a boy like me? Oh, goodness gracious me. Some delicious, tasty... You didn't... One of you better drop seeds. Okay, good. Turnips are important. They grow very fast. That's kind of it. They're very hardy. They have a very large temperature range, and can even be grown into some of the negative temperatures, and they grow fast. And fast is supremely desirable. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. More seeds for the farm god. For the seed throne. I don't know. Whatever. Warhammer reference. Make that... One of you guys, would you fill that in for me? Alright, now where did I put the raft? I think I made landfall somewhere around here. I need that raft, man. I need that raft. I don't think I made landfall actually this far up. Well, no, I came from there, and I want... Oh, actually... This way. It might be this way. Can't stand horror. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The horror mods... I mean, look. I know I'm biased, because it's my content, and I like it. But I think I do... I think I take a spin on the horror mods that is not very typical. You know, mostly I'm goofing off with the horror mods. It's a lot less horror and a lot more mod, if that makes sense. It's here. Okay, now I have to get rid of stuff. What don't I need? You know what? These 2 dry saddles. Just gonna eat them. I hope they don't taste like a dry saddle. Ugh. That'd be horrible. Alright, take you. Take you. Yes. Yes. My influence is growing in this world. This is good. This is very good. Our raft will allow us to sail the seas. And, having sailed the seas, we'll find things. Yay! Yay! My knife is mostly busted. I'll drop it for now. Don't let me forget to remake the knife. Don't let me forget that. That's an important one. You know, you can kind of make it on demand anywhere, but you don't ever want to be in a situation where you're like, I need a knife, and then you don't have one. I'm not going to pick these guys up. I don't have room for rye. As much as I'd like it. As much as I would like it. You started watching me for the great stuff. Yeah. I gotta do more Ori Tech. I knew that they were working on a big update. Didn't a very large Ori Tech update just come out? Hey, you guys think the death cap is any good for you? I know a very large Ori Tech update just came out, and I was kind of waiting for that. So that's fun. Ghost Pipe, I'll probably actually be returning to Ori Tech pretty soon. I've been doing some very big, long projects in the horror space, and I've started a big, long project outside of the horror space. And, well, no, I've started 2 big, long projects outside of the horror space. And if you didn't see the announcement in the Discord server, Neat Meat 2 is very much on its way. It's been a very good time. It's been a very long time to make, but this one I think is real special. I mean, it's like, yeah, and I can't spoil it. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. I'm sorry. Also, there looks to be a ruin here. Oh, no way. I know this one. This is the treasure trader. This is the main story quest giver. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You are a treasure hunter. What's your name? It's Vox Nora. That is always your first treasure hunter. They'll buy quite a lot from you. You kind of have to be a little wealthy to sell to those guys. But you can also buy some good stuff from them. But really what you want to do is say, hey, know of any interesting places around here? They say, well, I got something big for you. Too dangerous for me. But you might be able to handle it. I can't give away a haul like this for free, though. Bring me a tin bronze pickaxe. I'll tell you where to find it. Trust me, it's worth your while. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'm glad it's on this island. Treasure. Very good. Very, very good. That's very, very good. Holy goated seed. Yeah, this is a really good seed so far. Peat. Peat. It's peat. There's peat here. I'm going to mark that. I don't have any room for it, but I'm marking it. Don't you even worry. All right? Just calm down. It's going to be okay. One of these... No. You. I like that. Peat. Okay, cool. Got it marked. Always mark stuff on your map. I always do. It's such a useful feature. That feature is somewhat new to Vintage Story, is that the treasure hunter camp will spawn... Wow! That is uncommon. Lead? We found lead orbits before we found copper. I guess I haven't explored this part of the island much. We might actually be able to find some copper bits on this side of the island, so I think we'll go ahead and look for that as well. Yeah. I do still want to explore a lot, but if I can find copper tools before exploring... Oh, there's more peat right over there. God, I'm such an idiot. Hi, Pete. How you been? You know, the one thing about peat is it always tricks me into thinking it is... high fertility soil. I'm like, high fertility soil? Oh boy! It's not that. It isn't that. It's never that. Lead ore before copper, before GTA 6. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, this is a survival game with a story quest line and eldritch horror undertones. I assure you, this is some of the most fun you can have in a survival game. And you do not have to interface with the story whatsoever. And that's also part of the good of it, genuinely. The game does not care whether you mess around with the story or not. You just don't have to. I think the story is really fun, and it's nice and tough, and it's a good challenge for players. But you don't care. You don't have to do it. Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. Look at that. Look at that. Earthy orange. That's the new color. New color of clay in this update, which is really exciting. Like, actually super. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. And building in this game is delightful as well. There's actually quite a lot of variety in what you can do. So, that's exciting. We've been very lucky not to experience any rifts so far. I mean, rift activity is low still, but that's great. I like that. I think in the last update there was like a bug with rifts that made them so common. Don't forget to remake my knife. Aye! Thank you. I'm gonna go do that. You're totally right. You're totally right. You're totally right on that one. All right, let's snap this guy up, and then we're gonna cook some food. And when we have cooked food, we can go and explore the rest of our island. Ah, yeah, yay! And everyone cheers. Woo! Island living in vintage story. Let's get some firewood, boys. Yeah. Light her up. It's time to cook. Voxnora, we need to cook. We have a bowl. Yes, we have a crock. Yeah, it's not a crock. It's a cooking pot. So, we have 4 slots in the cooking pot, of which you can make meals with. I want to make some soup, because that'll extend the usefulness of our food, so we can fill up our water bowl. And we can come over to here, and we can drop in some water. At least 1 liter is needed. Frankly, we have quite a lot of these. I think I can make 6. I can just barely not make 6. Okay. We can make 5 servings here. So we want 5 bowls of water. What's the quick one? I think it's shift. And I just didn't use it right. And that's fine that it's salt water. I think. No, probably not, actually. That's just straight up seawater, isn't it? Okay. Shoot. It's possible that this will not allow me to, yeah, use seawater. Oops. Oops. How do I empty this? It's Alt, right? How do I empty you? No. No. What if I just break you? How do I... Empty! There we go. Got it! Only you could desalinate it. Oh, that would be cool. Alright, it's fine. We have fresh water. I'm just stupid. I'm just a stupid idiot. Okay? I'm just a dumb boy. I forget things. It's gonna be annoying to run back and forth to get this, and I don't have a lot of bowls. But whatever. Look, it's rough living, folks. It is rough living. That's okay. That's alright. I promise, we're gonna be okay, everybody. We're gonna be okay. And I just realized I can make 6 servings of mushroom soup, which is great. That's good. It's nutritious. There we are. And we need 5 liters of this, or 6 liters. I mean, cooking it would desalinate it if you did it right, but they don't necessarily. They don't have like brining in Vintage Story, but I do hope they do implement that, because salt is really cool in Vintage Story, and it's extremely rare. Like, so rare. And being able to desalinate water wouldn't even devalue finding salt deposits, because salt deposits, which are already extremely rare, contain an ore that you can only find in salt deposits that makes a god-like fertilizer. So salt deposits would still be extremely exciting to find. I really hope that they add like desalination and stuff, so that we can like brine water, get salt out of it, you know, be able to cure meats. I think that'd be really cool. Hey, 300 people in the stream. I have not seen that for a very long time. So just want to shout out to you guys in the stream. Thank you very much for joining me on this Vintage Story adventure of ours. I'm very excited to show off the new update too. And welcome one, welcome all to the DJojo Show. DJojo the Awesome Show. Sylvite. Oh, Sylvite. I found Sylvite in an old playthrough of mine. My god, that was fun. That was a good time. I love exploring in Vintage Story. Like, and the music, like, listen to this happy music. I'm bobbing my head. You can't see it because I don't have face cam today, but I'm bobbing my head. I kind of feel like face cam gets in the way of this game. You got me making a mod or two. Me and Big Jim? I don't recognize Big Jim, actually. I don't recognize that name. Tell me more. Can you even use seawater for anything? No, literally it's useless. Yeah. So I hope that they eventually have a use for it. Yeah, or like, you know, you could even... I feel like it would be cool, like, later in the game to make, like, you know, like the, like, bloomeries, to have a kind of, like, bloomery thing, but it doesn't need to be made of fire clay. It's just, like, a clay, like, evaporation barrel, and you, like, put the water in it and heat it and stuff, and that brines it, you know? Okay, there we go, 6 liters of water, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! No! I messed it up? Alright, I'll just take 1 liter out. Like that, there we go. 5 servings. 5 servings. 5 servings, 5 servings, 5 servings. Alright, cool. Still, the coals are still hot enough. That is going to cook into 5 servings of hearty violet web cap soup. That's good. That's very good. That's very good. A bulk multi-block bloomery like the cementation furnace. You know, it would be really cool actually if they would implement something like that. Or even like, you know, because here's the deal, man. Bloomeries in real life, the short ones, required a bellows to maintain heat. I think it would be really cool if you had the option as a player of making a tall and potentially like it has more ability to store iron in it, like it's taller because that vents air much better and creates that heat effect that you need for what's it called? What's the good stuff? Iron. It takes a lot of heat to melt. And bellows are added in this patch. So what if the little ones become like the little baby ones that are fast because you use bellows on them? And then, you know. Okay, we're starving a little bit. That's alright. It's okay. It's fun to starve a little bit, you know? And we definitely need to make our porridge next, too. With the berries and the spelt, because these are going to go bad soon. But I'm going to tear through this soup. I know it. Oh my god, look at that. 360 satiety. Oh! And the reason that's so exciting is because making it a soup means one of... typically 360 satiety comes from having all slots filled with mushrooms. So, yeah, can I drink this? No. Get out of here. There we go. Oh, it's hot! That is new. If you didn't know. That is very new, actually. That was not the case in the early days. Oh, but look at that. Oh, but look at that. And I'm using the bowl right out of my inventory. That's something we can do here in Vintage Story. I mean... Oh, my god. And we still have 2 servings left of that. And we still have 2 servings left of that. Smithing has a chance to drop excess metal when you chip it off. I don't really think that could be considered cheaty. I actually think that should be how the game works. I really like that mod because that's what would actually happen while smithing, you know? I need to get seeds out of my inventory, and because we are the magnanimous man, we are going to just plant them instead of like anything else. I think that's like if you chip metal off in real life, you still get the metal, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it just vanishes. No, actually, genuine. So in the older versions, I don't know if you're like someone who. Sorry, for those of you who don't know, in the older versions of Vintage Story, you could just straight up eat a 200-degree meal just right out of the bowl. Like you could hold it, you could touch it, everything. But they're reworking the heating system. This update is going to come with a full heating system rework. And so it's just really cool to see the update in progress. And I like it, actually. By the way, I'm making it very clear. I actually quite like that they are making, because it's not that punishing. The tongs are not difficult to make, and it makes sense. It fits with the other, design principles of Vintage Story. Okay, got some turnips in the ground. Excuse me. Got some turnips in the ground. Got some turnips all around. Got some turnips in the ground. Did-a-did-did-did-do. Alright. As promised, let's go on an exploration mission here. Exploration. This game is so peak. I adore this game. And I love Minecraft too. So if you're like a Minecraft fan, and if you're like, well, I'm worried that it'll feel like a Minecraft clone, I promise you it won't. It is so much deeper on the survival game aspect than Minecraft is. That, yes, it's a block game. Yes, you chop trees. And that's about where the similarities end. And that's okay. I don't want to say this game is better than Minecraft, because it's not even trying to be Minecraft. Yes, it's a block game, but I think it's one of those block games that just isn't a Minecraft clone because it does not want to be a Minecraft clone. It's just block game survival. Oops, still is on. Block game survival it's just a nice medium, right? But yeah, I would not say. I guess the closest thing this thing does to copying Minecraft is that they keep a 64 stack size. And even then, Minecraft has a 64 stack size just because 8 is an important number of programming. It's a very nice clean number. Yeah, two cakes, as Lagundo has been screaming. Yeah, exactly. Just like Hytale isn't trying to be Minecraft either. Not at all. Genuinely, I think we're going to see, because Hytale's not super developed right now, but I think we're going to see the actual trifecta of block game, where Hytale is RPG, Vintage Story is survival, and Minecraft is sandbox. Because Minecraft, I still agree, is the greatest sandbox game in the world. And that religiously includes the modded side. You don't get that in any other game. You just don't get that in any other game. And I don't think there's any game that can beat Minecraft, because there's no game that can accumulate the kind of community and love behind it. And I don't know, like, mechanism in Vintage Story wouldn't feel right because it's not survival, So I think I'm really glad that Hytale came out, because now it's like the block game lovers got everything. And if you don't like block games, well, now you have a bunch of ones to try and see which aspects of them you like the most. And that's also super exciting. Oh, turnips! I'm so happy for turnips. Oh, turnips, turnips, turnips for a boy like me. Very good. Could you get something like it creates since Vintage Story? Yeah. Well, I believe that they are expanding they are, like, literally in this even patch, they have some expansion of the, what is it called? The mechanical stuff already. Like, that's already something that's in this patch of Vintage Story. So they are working on putting in a late game mechanical age. I think that's what they're calling it. Technically, there are ages in this. Technically, when I say technically, because it's not like there's no mechanical, like, significance aside from just the objects that you now can make. But the latest age you can get to in this game is steel. Once you surpass the wealth of the Iron Age, you can make steel. You can go all the way to steel. And I believe the next, like, progression age they want to work on is the mechanical age, especially because, like, you know, steel just screams mechanical, right? It feels like the obvious next age for them to add into the game anyways. So I'm super excited for when they dive into that a little bit more. It's already very fun. It's already very create-like. It doesn't have the same, like, Fool's Cone Cap and Almond Mushrooms. I don't think either of those are good for you, but I don't have the inventory space to check. It's good to know that on the northern side of the island, we do have some other food sources. That's good. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what they do with it now. Yeah, Hytale also prides itself on modability. That's true. Hytale's big on mods. Yeah, the pre-apocalypse times in Vintage Story were like a high-tech, ultra-advanced steampunk-themed society. And then some great cataclysm occurred when a group of researchers attempted to... Oh, wow! Look at that! Look at that, Coral. That's beautiful. When a group of researchers attempted to battle some on incoming disease apocalypse. There was a disease that was sweeping through the land, and they went overboard, I suppose. I don't know the full story. I don't even know if... Yeah, he would like to add steam machines. I have seen that, which I'm super excited about. So, while trying to reverse one apocalypse, they created another. And the world was sent very, very, very far back. Very far back. And we're some, like, new type of creature called a seraph, wandering these lands, trying to find its secrets. It's very cool. That's right, Clockpunk. Thank you, Clockpunk. That's right, it was Clockpunk. Oh, no, Steampunk. It was Steampunk. No, because in Old World Ruins, in the big Old World Ruins, rather in the most highly technologically advanced areas, they do have boilers and steam engines. Yeah. So most of the world was Clockpunk. But in the centers of technology, they had just created and mastered steam. They had. But that's also, you only get to see that in in the story locations. I think it's relegated to very, very, very small parts of the world. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing any copper bits. That is what I've been out here looking for. So we are going to be going on an adventure soon enough, which is exciting. I mean, let's not pretend like we're not excited to go adventuring, right? I think I can eat a portion of this. Yeah, perfect. And then I can just store one portion of this in the bowl, and we can go ahead and make some porridge in the pot, and that'll be some food storage for us. Very nice. Yeah, the infected became what we see now. Drifters, shivers, bowtorns. At least that's the implication. Yeah. They combined with the rust. And I believe that, at least the traders believe... Oh my god, there's so much lead on this island. I'm gonna get sick. The traders believe that it was an act of punishment because they became so advanced that it slighted God. And that God punished them with the sickness, with the infection. I don't know. It's unclear whether or not that's true, but there are beings beyond comprehension that you can somewhat glimpse in the game. So, you know, I don't know that they'll ever do magic, but they do have some. You can create. You do. I think there are items that you can make actually with old world technology that are high tech items like night vision goggles and stuff like that. So there's remnants of it, and I think they intend to expand on that system and give you some more of the high-tech stuff, like the feeling of rebuilding the world. Yeah, Mad Crow boss fight is literally time travel. So they have, like, magic sci-fi tech stuff. Yeah. It's very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Jonas the Goat. Jonas the Goat. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, the fun part about the lore is there's so much, but it's all implication. Right now, at least. And the truth is, you could ask 100 different people what the lore is and get 100 different answers. And that's exciting. And they do want to implement steam boilers and stuff like that, which I'm very excited about. I think that's going to be a really, really, really cool addition to the game. And I think we're going to make 3 servings of porridge. And if my eyeballs don't deceive me, there's no light coming from up there, so I believe we have our first storage vessel. Oh my goodness freaking gracious. We have a chest. And you can see up at the top here when I look at it, vegetables perish at half speed, grains perish at 30% speed, and other items perish at 70% speed. So this is a very, very nice storage vessel for food. These are fresh for 2 days in my inventory, and they're fresh for 3 days in here. Which is not great, but it's way better than 2 days. An extra day, man. What do you want, man? So that's exciting. So I think tonight we're gonna avoid sleeping for a little bit. Try to expand our little hut and get some clay forming done, so that while we go on an expedition, we'll have both our crops growing, and we can have some pit kilns running in the background as well, so that when we come back, we have some more progression available to us. Because there are a few goodies that we are super going to want from clay forming. It's not just cooking. Far and away, it is not just cooking. But I need a new shovel. So let's go make one. You know. Oh, perfect. And our food's already done, too, which is very nice. Yeah, literally, this is really good food, actually. 480 satiety of grain, and 240 satiety of fruit. So we're looking... I jumped on the fire. We're looking at a large amount of satiety. Is there like a bug with mouse sensitivity? I feel like sometimes... Yeah, wait. Yeah, my mouse, like, every once in a while, it just, like, swings way harder than I make it. Interesting. There's some connection between the rust, and the lens world and Jonas. Yeah, it's interesting. And you know me, I'm a big lore guy. I mean, I guess if you watch my Neat Meat videos, then you'll know. I adore lore. I do. I think it's enriching. And it's part, like, even with, like, RimWorld is one of my big fixations right now. I just love the lore of it. I really do. Having good lore makes a game twice as fun for me. And for a lot of people. I mean, you know, for being 100% honest, the only reason Five Nights at Freddy's is still successful is because the lore, people are invested in it. I wish that they would make the lore not what it is. I'm in the... It's not that I don't like... The games are fine. They're not, like... Some of them are bad. The New Age stuff. But the lore is just... I don't know. I don't know, man. You've been binge watching my Minecraft videos. Give me plenty of great design ideas for create farms. I'm very glad to hear that. I always love to hear that something I've done has inspired someone. That makes me very happy. So I appreciate you telling me that. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. It's a good time. Very good time. A good time is being had by all. Yeah, I don't think Jonas is evil. I'm in the park of I don't think Jonas was evil. I don't think he did anything out of malicious intent. I think this is more of a story of maybe like arrogance, that Jonas believed he could harness this impossible and unknowable thing, and whether through actual divinity or just circumstance was inadvertently punished for his hubris, for his attempts at controlling a realm that could not be. At least that's the way I see it. We'll see, of course, as they expand the story. I think they want to have 8 total chapters to the story, and we're on chapter 3. So, yeah. We've got some more learning to do. Listen and learn, folks. Listen and learn. I'm gonna pick up this rawhide and put it in the... How long do I have on it? 3 days? No, 5 days. Hopefully we can get some fat. Best case scenario, we find some animal fat. Like, find some. Best case scenario, we kill an animal and take its fat, alright? And that will allow us to... And my mind just went blank. What the? Oh, we can tan the. We can cure the hide. It'll become non-spoilable. We can craft it into clothing like shoes. Woo, shoes. I mean, I guess we have shoes, but they're ratty. There's clothing and temperature in this game, and I'm not gonna make a crude door. I've remembered my origins. You want to make wattle gates. Crude doors are annoying. For whatever reason, they're so crude, they're so badly made that they just sometimes fall off. But wattle gates don't do that. So there you go. Humble home. 50+ dungeons. Oh my god, yeah. That's true, he could have fallen. It's true, he could have fallen. Yeah, dug too deep, too greedily. That's definitely what I'm getting out of it, but absolutely the idea that maybe during this apocalypse, Jonas has fallen into, like, depravity and insanity and stuff is 100% on the menu. Now, it is time to make some clay! We want to prepare for the Copper Age, and that is going to involve a crucible. If you know anything about metalworking, a crucible is where you smelt stuff down. Yes. So we need a crucible in order to smelt down some copper. Ooh, very nice. I'm only going to make one crucible right now. You can make some of these smaller objects 4 at a time. I have no need for 4 crucibles, and I'm still feeling weary about how impoverished we have been. So I'm leaning towards succinctness. That being said, we also need a clay pickaxe. You need 2 tools to begin the Copper Age. You are not in the Copper Age until you have 2 tools. And one of those tools is the pickaxe, which we just need to make ourselves a clay molding for. That's how we're going to go ahead and get it. No slamming ingots together on a crafting table here, I fear. It is purely like smithing on an anvil, melting the good stuff down, and getting it in, alright? And I like that. It's got a cool, it's fun, it's very dynamic, it's a good feeling all around. And this is typically what you want to use your nights on in Vintage Story. It's not really a game where you typically want to be sleeping too much. That's... I mean, well, okay. I guess if you're like a nerd, like me, because sleeping is kind of like, it's a waste of time. You could be doing other things, right? And time is somewhat more precious in Vintage Story than other block games because there are seasons. Like right now we're already on the 5th of May. On the 9th of May is going to be the last of May. Every month has 9 days in it. And once we start hitting winter, things become horrible. Yeah, clay jug for transporting water. You got it. You got it. Yes, the Clay Age has officially begun, everybody. We are in the Clay Age. I could make other molds, like the hammer, which is the other tool that you absolutely require for the Copper Age. Again, I'm assuming everyone here is familiar with Minecraft, where you get raw ore, you put it in a furnace, and it comes out as an ingot. No, that's not how it works. You get raw ore, and you put it in a crucible, except not even. You need to actually crush your ore. You have to process it a little bit, and you need a metal hammer in order to process ore chunks. Without a metal hammer, your pickaxe is worthless because everything you mine, you won't be able to use. So, pickaxe and hammer are absolutely essential for the Copper Age. You cannot do anything in the Copper Age unless you have both of those. So that's fine. And then, yeah, the jug is great. You can... And that's a watering can. The jug holds 3 liters of water and can be drunk from, which is great. You could put beverages in it. Yes, beverages. Not YouTube-friendly beverages. No. You can make wines and meads and stuff. You can put beverages in it. And that's a good time. That's a very good time. But it's also really good for cooking because it can hold 3 liters of water. So for making like full 6 portions, 6 portions is the maximum that you can cook at once and hold in a cooking pot at once. And so the fact is that this makes 6 portions, basically, because well, it makes it a lot easier to make 6 portions. Yeah, look at that, cute. And I think this can be kilned with. Yeah, the crucible. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay. There's more, though. There's always more. I think, at least. It might be nice to have more bowls, to be perfectly honest. Truth be told, though, I think I want another... I mean, do I go anvil this early? I don't think there's a reason to. Why spend time firing the clay when you can eat it raw? That's a good point. That's a very good point. The saw age is going to be so cool. I mean, there are ghouls. Okay, there are ghouls. There are ghouls, and they will get you, and they will hurt you, and it will be bad. There are ghouls. But ghouls typically come from portals, and right now we're calm on our rift activity, which means rifts will not spawn, which means the ghouls can only come from, like, the super dark caves or forests and stuff. So as long as you kind of avoid those, you're okay from the ghouls. They're not great, though. They're pretty creepy. The basic tier of ghoul is a drifter. It's just like this little potato guy that whacks you. Hey, not so bad. They can group up and be kind of annoying, but for the most part, they're okay. Shivers are horrible. They're fast, spidery demogorgon things. They make awful sounds. They spasm. They look like they're in pain, you know, and that's terrifying. I think when a monster design makes the monster look like it's in pain, I think that just makes it instantly way more unsettling. Dave's chill. Dave doesn't hurt you. Dave doesn't even notice you. Dave's too cool for school, man. And then there's the bow torns, which make this terrible sound and fire their own ribs at you. And I can't even tell if they're in pain. And I think that also makes their thing, like, freaky. Like, you'd think they'd be in pain, but they've just lost all features that could ever indicate they were in pain, and I love it. The drifters, they're just guys. The drifters are, I mean, some of the higher tier drifters have cool, like, metal spikes and stuff like that, but I don't think they're at all on the design level of the shivers and the bow torns. And then in certain spaces there are the locusts. They're not locusts, they're little, like, clockwork mechanisms that jump at you and bite you and hurt you and bite you and they bite you and they bite you, and I hate them. Miserable little thing, man. Don't run into clay. Don't run into clay. Well, my last clay, don't run into... Oh, jeez. Okay. Ah. Well, there we go. And the sun's already rising because we're in May, and we're in a nice part of the world. We're in a warm part of the world. So we get a lot of sun here. We get a ton of sun here. So we're going to get all this stuff smelted up. Although, is there anything... I guess I can make 2 more bowls. Having more bowls is actually a good deal. Or maybe I make a crock? I don't know. Oh, and the bells! Oh god, the bells! The first time I encountered a bell, I did not know they were in the game. And if you've... It was a fox. Sorry, like an hour ago, I was wondering what ate a chicken, and I was really nervous. No, if you have never played Vintage Story, bells are terrifying. So, yeah, my first time encountering a bell, I did not know they were in the game. That was terrifying. Those things are absolutely horrifying little creeps. I do not like them. I mean, I do like them. They're a really cool enemy. They're a bell on a spine, and they ring, and they summon. Really terrifying, but super cool design. What are you gonna do with the locusts? Shake them. I will shake those locusts. They make klaxon noises? Is that what the sound they make is? What is a klaxon? I am not familiar with that word, actually. Oh, God. To whomever said they would rather fight 5 shivers than 5 bowthorns have never fought bellhead shivers. Oh! Don't even speak to me about bellhead shivers. You guys know that clip of Minecraft that's entirely in Spanish? It's like this kid and he falls into like a big cave and there's just mobs everywhere. And he's like, ah, ah, ah. That's what it feels like to fight bellhead shivers. They cooked with the monster designs on this game, man. Never seen bellhead shivers? Good. My recommendation, don't ever. Yeah, don't ever. Yeah. Like air raid and stuff. Okay. That's true. Bells and Locusts. Are Bells and Locusts made by us, really? Yeah, they have a ton of hit points. Even like as a blackguard with the blackguard sword, they're still really hard to kill. Like really, really difficult to down. Terrifying. Very, 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 very scary. They're funny and silly pets? I guess if you can train them. I mean, you know, would I keep a shiver as a pet? Probably not. They disturb me. They disturb me. They disturb me. But it'd be funny if you could. It would be funny if you could. I'd mess with that. I'd mess with that. I would be down with the sickness. I'm gonna try to store as much stuff on the ground as we can, except for things like perishable stuff. I like peat we can store on the ground. But for now, we've got a few kilns to get going. I think this is all I want to do right now. I'm trying to keep it slow. I know enough about the game, and I've played a lot of it, and I know I've made silly mistakes here and there, but I can reasonably get to like copper and bronze pretty quickly and stuff. But it's also more fun when you take it at a little bit of a slower pace, and that's also partially why I made this world 30% water coverage, because 30% water coverage is somewhat akin to Earth, as far as I understand it. And it kind of forces you to need to take these moments where you know you're going to be on long expeditions. And I think that's cool. And I think that's cool. I haven't met Charlemagne, no. Yeah, so here's the funny thing. I do have hundreds and hundreds of hours in this game. I've played individual worlds with hundreds of hours. I have never once done the story. So my point earlier when I said you don't have to do the story, I mean it. I have never once played the story. I just love basing. But hey, you know, probably do it on stream, honestly. I'd rather do it on stream. That sounds fun. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, and you can get started. I've made it to the Steel Age multiple times. And you can get started once you hit the Bronze Age. That's when you can get started. I mean, maybe it's a little risky, but yeah. Well, hopefully, see, they're adding a sawmill in this. They are going to add a sawmill in this update, so I'm hoping that they add some way to process logs into, like, planks and firewood and sticks, because it is really annoying that... You are right, it's 100% annoying that you have a whole log, and it's like, yeah, you cannot turn that into sticks. There's zero way to turn those into sticks, I'm sorry. It's like, okay. Which is why I play, typically I play with a mod that when you use better tier tools, you get more sticks when you chop trees. I typically play with that mod. And then the only issue is you end up with so many goddamn sticks. Never made a glider? Neither have I. Yeah, I've never really felt like I needed a glider. I'm not really jumping off of like tall areas. I think it would be fun though, obviously. I think it would be fun. But yeah, But yeah, I'm kind of like, you know, the people who've been playing Minecraft for years and never beat the Ender Dragon. I'm like that, but in Vintage Story. Though, I honestly... Oh, splitting firewood into sticks, actually. That seems better. I'll look into that. That sounds like a better mod to play with. Again, this is going to be vanilla, at least up until it becomes more stable. Because also, they don't have all the features out yet. And who knows? It's highly possible they're going to be like, oh, and in this update, we're making sticks easier to get, you know. Oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, okay. I wish there was some way to propel a glider. If they made some kind of, like, propelling, like, with an elytra, that would actually be cool, and I think it would fit within the kind of lore of the world, too. That wouldn't be, like, totally out of hand, and you'd need to refine fuel for it. You know, I don't think it would be too broken either. But it's not my game, so I can't do that. I'm sure someone's made there's probably a mod for that. That's right, Hytale does have no way to craft sticks, but you get so many of them. That is true. Elk are amazing transportation. I like the sailboat. It's a little slow, in my opinion. I wish it was a little faster. Or I wish they had like a way to upgrade it. Like no, stop. Ow. I messed up. Fire. There's fire. Oh no. Oh goodness. All right, we're good. Oh, I thought this was Pete for a second, and I was about to beat myself. Pete makes pet kilns go faster. It's just as simple as that. Pete makes pet kilns go faster. You know, you can store dirt on the ground. So, just piling it on, you know. Yay. We live in a dirt pile. It's nice. It's a nice dirt pile. Oh, look at how homely it is. We'll get a better home, don't you worry. You start bushfires on purpose? That's awesome. I do usually play with a mod to increase the sailboat speed too, yeah. There's just a mod out there that's just like makes it faster. And like, you know, if you play with the raft for long enough, it does feel really fast. Don't get me wrong. Don't you get me wrong at all. If you play with that sailboat, man, you feel like you're flying. Or with the raft, for a long, long time, you feel like you're flying. But the problem is, I play with the canoe mod, because the canoe mod is really cool. I like the canoe mod, you know? And so, it doesn't feel that fast. We gotta capture some chickens at some point. The eggs are pretty nice. Eggs are pretty nice. Gotta take them with the chickens, man. Alright, let's go ahead and get our inventory ready for an adventure. I'm going on an adventure. A freaking adventure, man. You wouldn't believe it, I'm Bilbo Baggins. I'm adventuring, I'm seeing dragons. Dragons, my boy! Dragons! Might have to boot up the server again. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, that's true. It's nice to kind of get used to the slow speeds and then have the faster speed stuff and be like, oh. Wow, our soybeans are doing very well. So soybeans are huge because they're protein, like they are in real life, which makes them extraordinarily more filling than any other crop. Soybean, like stew in this game is kind of ridiculous, actually. Nerf soybeans. Please don't, Tyrion. Please don't nerf soybeans. I'd be really sad if you did that. Me and like everyone else who plays this game would be depressed. I'll bring these 17 berries with me. It's gonna be a good field snack. And we are off looking for cattails, everybody. We need more cattails. That's gonna give us more storage. And new land. So I think we're going to sail out the bay and then head east. I think eastward is the way to go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cabbage is real good, though. That's true. I have seen the trailer for Ice and Fire 2. It looks amazing. And yes, you can put a straw, you can put a reed chest on the raft. You can't put a straw chest. There's no such thing. Cabbage is the only food crop you'll ever need, but I've only got like 3 seeds of it right now, so, you know. Early game, early game. I wonder if you can eat kelp in this version. Probably not. Probably not. Alright, eastward bound, folks, to greater lands. To greater lands. At least we're looking for greater lands. It's not going to be a permanent solution. Is that... Wait. That's lead, right? That's not... That's... Lead? Okay. Ooh, for a second there. Oh, for a second there, I thought it might have been Ooh. Oh, got my hopes up there a little bit. For a second there, I thought that might have been, Considerite! No, such luck. No, such luck. And that's okay. That would be ridiculous. Surface Considerite. Oh, a Farmer's Delight definitely is coming. I'm sure someone's working on it. Yeah, it's not brown enough for iron. I was thinking it was Considerite. Yeah, what's iron gonna do for me right now? Nothing, man, nothing. But Considerite. Oof. Oof. That's a good one. The world seed is Florida. On the VOD, I built this world up on the VOD, so you are, once the stream's over, it'll be posted and you can totally watch. Oh, there is Farmer's Delight, okay. And so totally, like, yeah, you're free to, if you want to put up a server, if you want people to play it with you, can put it in like the self promo in the Discord server and stuff like that. Yeah, no problem at all. Let's see. This is maybe is east not the direction we should be going? Is east not the direction we should be going? Because like every time I'm like, well, it just feels like it's gonna be ocean. I feel like that one image of the dude mining for diamonds, and he turns around. I don't want to be that guy. Gonna be traveling chef. Vintage Story is great for like roleplay. Some of the best Vintage Story content is like the roleplay servers and stuff like that. I have not yet watched Neurotic Goose play Vintage Story, if you could believe it. I haven't. Sausage making, alcohol aging, different breads. Ooh, cello, sushi, candy. Oh my god, that's awesome. Can we get a DJojo VS server? Oh my god. Probably not. I can't do that to my mod team, because I don't have the chutzpah to manage servers, I don't. Maybe a community event at some point. I haven't done those in a while. Okay, I actually am starting to think that this is... Alright, there's a tiny island off this way, so we're pivoting south. Oh, soy sauce, that's cool. That's awesome. Actually, I gotta think about it. A community event of Vintage Story would be a really good time. I think there's even a proximity chat mod, like a simple chat in Minecraft, so that's cool. Is that just a small... Well, there's more. Okay, hold on. Land ho! Finally home to catch a stream nearly 3 hours late. You're never late to a DJojo stream. We're just playing Vintage Story. And I promise, the VODs will be up. I'll remember it this time. Expanded Foods, is that what the mod is called? I'm gonna have to check that out. Again, this particular world is going to stay vanilla for the time being. Honestly, I might even we might even generate a new world as some, because they've got some new world gen stuff. So this world is probably about as permanent as it takes for them to get the new world gen updated. I don't know how long that's going to be. Obviously, this is a very work in progress update, which is awesome. I love playing those. Culinary artillery. Okay. It's a warm-up world. Yeah. Yeah, it's an update world. Exactly. This is an update world. Ooh, look at us. Boars! That's a boar. Okay, no mainland here. No mainland here, but if I can take a boar out, that would secure some decent food now, wouldn't it? This is an extremely chill game. As stressful as this game can get, it is also one of the most relaxing. The rain is just so pleasant. Unfortunately, you know, I don't really... You're a sow? Whoa. There's giant pigs now. I didn't even know that. Are any of you aboard? I do not want to be touched by you. Oh god, this is the matriarch. Ouch! Hit the thing! Please! Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Dive! Okay, it'll come back, it has to. Oh, nope, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. Well, bottom of the ocean it is. Forgot there's huge ones. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that sow's gone. They get stressed out in water and then just sink. Yeah. Unfortunate. Truly unfortunate. That could have been a lot of meat. Been a lot of meat. You. Come on, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be. No, 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 no. Stop. Okay. If anyone has thalassophobia, I'm sorry. Go, 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 go. Why did I just take damage? What? Did I just take damage? From what? From what? There was nothing there. Hey! I mean, even the regular sows are pretty valuable. Yeah, this is huge. This is a lot of food. If we had salt, we could cure all of this, and it would be great. Yeah, we don't. It'll last for a few days. At this point, we'll probably head back to the base and pick a new direction to go into. I get this feeling that this direction is just not going to be very successful for us going ahead. I do need to make another spear, as the one I'm using is about to break, and that would be not delightful. That would not be delightful. But hey, heading home with a huge amount of meat. That's good. That's good. And we'll eat it. We're blaggards. Oh no, I don't have a stick on me. Okay, that's fine. We have that island over there. I'll just swim. Yeah, so we will absolutely use the food that we get here. Oh, falling skeletons can hurt you. Got it. That's right. I forgot about that. Bone handles for better durability. What? 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 Bone handles? What? What? How long has that been a thing? What? Seriously? Is that new? A while? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Alright, well, once I bork another sow up, I'll get a stone. I'll get a bone. Oh my god, that was a hiccup curve. Dying a little bit, sorry. Sorry about that. Stop it with the I have several. Hey! Yeah, that's mean, that's rude, that's mean. I'm going to murder you now. I do love the instant tool refresh mechanic that this game has. Your bones are becoming a weapon. Oh, double fat on that one. Love to see it. No, you're all good. Shale is too soft for napping, if I remember correctly. Shale's a very flaky stone. Oh my god, is that more lead? Get out of here! Why would I stop it with the lead? I don't need lead. I have not at one point gone, oh, I really want to make some glass windows. That's not necessary. You just don't need it. You just don't, man. Alright? Stressing me out, bro. Freaking me out, bro. Can I really make bone? You lied to me. Oh, tools only. Oh. You didn't lie to me. You didn't lie to me. Die! This is actually... it's actually really lucky to have found an island of boars that I'm not gonna, like... Ouch! Wait, can I breed the big ones? Please don't drown, man. Please don't. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it! I'm backing away, I'm backing away, I'm backing away, I'm backing away. Please don't do it. Please, please, please. I want to see what you drop, man. You're new. Well, giant boars, apparently, that like to drown themselves. You guys have some sense. I'm just gonna stab you up real good. No, don't do it. Are you? You're a freak of nature. It's fine, whatever. To the depths with us. You guys remember? Ow! Back when they had, there was no breathing mechanic at all. There was no breath mechanic at all. And so, you could just, like, mine for ores, like, really easily. There's so much in the new update, like, literally. Honestly, I would recommend just going to the Vintage Story website and reading the news article. Ow. Thank you for stopping being mad at me randomly. Oh my god. Ah. Come on. Come on, man. The both of you? Oh god, she's like at the bottom of the ocean. Can I even get to her? No, it's pitch black. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Great. Well, whatever. Who cares? Not me. I don't care. Whatever, man. Whatever. I guess this island might spawn boars later on, even. Anyways, that's a huge amount of meat. So we gotta haul that back home. Yeah, no, it's the water is really well done in this game. It can be very, very scary. I do hope that they have a water dungeon at some point. I think that would be really fun. No! Okay. Yeah, terrifying even. If I had a lantern, I could do it. Lanterns work underwater, naturally. How is there still more boars on this? Is this island like spawning boars, or were there just that many boars? Oh, no! What is with you guys? Man, all right, whatever. Like I swear it's spawning boars. I'll mark it. I'll mark it as a treasure. Boar Island? Question mark? Okay. Honestly, didn't find what we were necessarily looking for, but we have 35 red meat. Oh my god! That's huge! I've never seen a solar eclipse, yeah. I haven't. Oh my god, 35 red meat. Yeah, the devs are going to be adding more. There's going to be, like, I think the berry bush system is coming. The quenching, sharpening, tempering system is going to be refined. New world generation, new heating system update, new mechanical update. Probably more animals. That's a lot of stew waiting to happen. Oh my god. I'm stewing. I'm stewing, boy. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to store the meat for a very long time. but I mean, you can use 16. No, I'm sorry, 6 times 4, 24. You can use 24 at a time. So we'll be able to make use of it. Like, don't get me wrong, we'll be able to cook this down and eat it. We're about to get stewed up. I hope they add more animals. You can turn the rot that the meat turns into a fertilizer, yeah. Yeah, they're working on rivers. I don't believe rivers are coming in this update because they still haven't quite nailed how they want them to be. Yeah, they're not, I don't believe rivers are going to be in this update, and I think some of the things that they had initially wanted for this update, too complicated for it, so they're not able to do it. I know, what a great turnout for the stream, guys. I really appreciate you all. Really appreciate you all. 8 stews or 11 soups, yeah. I think I'm probably gonna go with stew, just to use the meat, honestly, because I guess I could make a crock. I guess if I wanted to be super proactive, we could make a crock. And like do that whole thing. I don't know. Yeah, no problem at all. 2 a.m. You gotta go to sleep. Oh, it adds broth. That's really cool. God, that's really fun, actually. Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, once 122 comes out, like fully, or it comes out stable enough that like long-term worlds are viable, we'll be doing a world that's more modded. I like mods a lot. Yo ho ho ho! Pirate's life for me. I get you, man. Oh, yeah. I wonder how rivers would. Me too, honestly. I wonder how they would. Yeah, mods make things a lot of fun. Oh, hi, Valkyrie. Sorry, Valkyrie has joined me on my desk. I looked at the new system for animal fat. You know, no, I haven't. I have a lot of animal fat, though. What is the new system? I didn't even know there was a new system. Yeah, they added little water. I think waterfalls are a new feature in Generation. Actually, Vintage Story already has a create thing. They do have the cog and mechanical age. And the rivers will be running. That's one thing they mentioned. They want rivers to be running. You melt it in a pot and turn it into rendered fat? Oh my god, that's really cool. Hey, Valkyrie. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Oh. No. You can't eat my microphone. You can't do that. It's not so tasty. Only Ford can eat my cables, not you, okay? I know. Yes, I know. Oh. And now I can't see. Oh my gosh. I have not ever played Terraforming Craft, actually, but I do know it's very similar. Actually, there is a rivers mod that is very good that has running rivers. So if you do want to try it out in the stable versions, I would recommend it. It's really cool. Yeah, no, Tyron is literally like part of rivers and the new mechanical stuff is reworking water entirely. I think everything is going to have flow. I feel like, in my mind, I feel like tides are about to become a thing. I don't know. Obviously, nothing has been announced in that regard, but I just have this feeling that they're going to implement like tides and tide pools and stuff like that, and that would be really cool. Yeah, tides would just be awesome. Because right now there's no flow unless you like manipulate the water yourselves, but with the rivers mod, they generate naturally and they all have flow. And they have flow that like will drift your ships and stuff away from you and all that. It's super well made. And I am delightfully excited to see what happens in the main game. Vintage Story is one of those rare examples of games that, first of all, loves to implement mods. Like, parts of this update are mods that people have made. They love to implement modded ideas into the game. And on top of that, they typically do it better, which is really cool. And like also, you know, they have a whole team of developers and they worked on the game and the engine. This is not like shade towards the mod developers. I think it's really delightful. I think it's really cool how they operate. And there's fun stuff too, like they're completely independent, you know. No publishers, no contract. Oh my God, look at that. No contracting companies, stuff like that, right? They're totally independent. They have full control and always will. It's always really fun. See you, man. Yeah, no money. Yeah, it's not too expensive, but I get it. You know, if you don't have the money for the game, you don't get it. You know. What is that weird? Oh, that's just a visual bug. Okay. It's just like, I thought there was like a bar. Like it was like some new kind of like crafting bar or whatever. No, it just looks like a little visual bug. Yeah, no curse. It's not on Steam. Yes, it's not even on Steam. I get why it's not on Steam as well. And truth be told, works for me, honestly. Like, mods are hosted through their own mod portal. Everything is very baked in. And it takes a little bit of getting used to, especially if you're used to kind of like the Steam workspaces and stuff like that. But once you do, it's better. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, this is the way it should be. No, it's all right. I will check out the mod pack after stream. Yeah, this is going to make I believe it makes the highest satiety single, like, food that you can actually make in the game right now. Unless, oh my God, yeah, I think there is a mouse sensitivity bug right now. But that's fine. Again, this is not stable. This is, like, specifically the very, very, very unstable. Looks like some of our crops are growing. Yay! And that's also the fun part about adventuring, at least in my opinion. You get to your crops grow in the background, you know. Because they take so long, they do grow while you're away, unlike Minecraft. And I've always thought that was dumb. That crops don't grow unless there's a player nearby. There's no reason for that. It wouldn't even take up additional processing power to have crops grow while a player is gone. At least not that much. It would just be like a timer that runs in the background that counts how long a player has been away and then applies that time scale through random ticks to the crops as you approach their, like, okay area. Any easy way to get salt? No. Nope. Not at all. They haven't implemented that. There is the prospecting system, which can let you, like, zero in on salt deposits, but you still have to be lucky in regards to even pinging a salt deposit. So, no, there are no easy ways to get salt. You can sometimes... I think you can rarely loot them from farming vessels, I think? I don't remember. I don't even know if you can loot them. I mean, you could, like, if you have mods, you can definitely loot them or find it easier, but yeah, no. Salt is a very, very premium item at the moment. But I'm hoping that one day they'll add brining. I was talking about that earlier. I'd love to see them add, like, brining and stuff, and you can boil out the salt from seawater. That'd be really cool. Oh, blue clay! Hey, look at that! For that one guy that said blue clay is the best. Well, there we go. We're gonna have some blue clay stuff now. Look at that. We're mixing clay, folks. We're mixing clay. I would never say that salt is... Oh, it doesn't even work for shovels? Nah. It's kind of limited then, huh? Clay's never needed. Or, clay is needed. Salt is never needed. It's just really nice to have. It's cool as well. I don't know. It just kind of feels cool to kind of get into the cooking of it. But if you can't find salt, I wouldn't necessarily worry about it. Unless you want to, like, I don't know, have salt, I guess. I have not played Terraforming Greg, and I actually don't think I ever will. And not because I don't like Terra Firma Craft, I like the ideas of it, and I like RegTech. It's just that, from what I understand and from what I've been told, the Terra Firma part becomes completely negated once you get to RegTech, and then at that point, it's just RegTech. I know they're working on bigger updates to diversify the gameplay right now, so I think there is a project plan to stop that from happening, but at the moment, you're just playing Terra Firma Craft, and then you're playing RegTech, and that's it. And both of those are very long, grindy mods on their own, like with no additions at all, and that doesn't interest me. Have I seen the Clayworks mod? It's colored clays and things made from them. That's cool. I mean, you can color your clays. But you can't stain them. There's no staining system just yet. But in the late game, in the Iron Age rather, you can make the beehive kiln. Is that even Iron Age? I think it is. I think you need iron grades or iron. Yeah, you need iron grades. So in the Iron Age, you can make the beehive kiln and control the amount of oxygen that enters into it via a few trapdoors that you put on it. And depending on the oxygen that you allow into it will influence the color of the clay that comes out. Oh, they've already largely done that? Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's nice to hear. Yeah, because I was just I was excited about the mod pack, but when I looked into it, it just looked like it was just TFG and then it was just RegTech with like a tiny amount of create in the middle, and I just part of it is time, honestly. I like doing little like one-off or mini-series. Not necessarily like mega series or like 100 days. I like those, you know. But the problem with that is, 100 days are only as fun as the amount of progress that you can actually complete in it. No one wants to watch 100 days where nothing happens. So, I'll look at it again. I'm glad to hear they've been working on it though. That's super exciting. Also, look at that. Oh my god, so much satiety, so much. And unfortunately, these guys are fresh for 2 days only. We might end up having to just cook them straight up. It's possible. It's possible we get to that point. It's cool that we can render these into fat. Let's look at that. Fat. Lump of raw fat. Ingredient for... Oh, wait, they perish. Oh, they perish now. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, really? Oh my god. They used to. Let's take a seat. Let's take a learning seat. Listen and learn. Okay. So, raw fat can be turned into rendered fat. I'm assuming in a cooking bowl, I would guess. Yeah, cooking in a pot. Okay. You get so one raw fat makes half a liter of rendered fat, and that I guess hardens into rendered fat. It's obtainable by melting raw fat in a cooking pot, allowing the melted rendering fat to cool and solidify into solidified rendered fat, and then dump that onto the ground. In addition, rendering fat can be directly applied to replace the crock. Okay. And you can still eat it. And it counts as protein. That's interesting. Okay, cool. I'm going to imagine that makes the pot dirty, so we should make another cooking pot. When you use a cooking pot to do things like making sulfuric acid or like the wax and stuff like that, it creates a grimy pot, which can't be used for food. So you want to make sure you have at least one pot. Like, in the early game, you want one pot for grimy, one pot for cooking. In the late game, you're cooking so much. Oh my god, our pig kiln's finished right in front of us. You're going to want to make sure that, you have multiple pots. But for now, it should be alright just to get another cooking pot up here. Oh, look at that. Pig kiln's finishing right before our eyes, man. That's awesome. Well, we have more storage. That's super exciting. This one will go inside the house. And actually, I will put the food items, the perishables, should go in it. I believe this should be a higher efficiency because of it being indoors. It's sheltered, so it won't spoil as fast. Yeah. I should try Rimworld. Try Rimworld. Get out of here, man. I've got 200 hours in Rimworld already, and I bought it a month ago. I love Rimworld. Get out of here with that try stuff, man. I'm addicted. Addicted to Rimworld. That it is a very good game. I like it. I like it. I like it. Rimworld makes me very happy. I play Rimworld every day. Almost every day, at least. I get you down. Is there anything else I want to make to go with you? Flower pots I don't really care about. An ingot cast might not be bad. Other bowls might not be bad. But I think I'm going to go for crocs. I think we're going to make 4 crocs. Especially with the rendered fat, but we're going to have so much of it that I can make like a nice meat meal that we can use in case of emergencies in the winter. Yeah. And no, I have not yet played Factoria. That is on my want list, but right now, I try to, I want to limit the amount of games I play. And technically, I haven't even beaten RimWorld yet. I've gotten 2 win conditions, but so far, even with the 200 hours in the game, you're still kind of new to it. So I've mostly been making new colonies and trying to find out which difficulty I like playing at the best. So I haven't technically gotten the win screen for RimWorld, but I love playing it. And it's still very much like on my actively playing, and Vintage Story is coming back to that obviously with a new update. And so, if I'm gonna have a game, I want to, oh wait, did they? What? I don't remember the recipe being like that, which is probably wrong, but who knows. Cool. We could get 3 of these guys with you, and then this one you can stay raw. Get out of my face, you torch. Come on, wait, bro. A little bit of grass, please, and then I need some sticks, please, if that's okay with you guys. That's alright, I would like some sticks. Yes, please, sticks. Please, sticks. No ghouls should be out tonight. We're a calm night. Silent night. No, I will play Factorio one day. It looks so fun. What the? Okay. Seems like a sound bug. Yeah, you guys know when you swing a torch, it goes. That didn't sound very good. No, I was digging with my torch, but why did it sound like that? That's not what it sounds like. Or if it's meant to, that doesn't sound good. Making torch noises? No. It was making rah 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 noises. I've never heard a torch make that sound. Fresh for one day? Well, that's no good. I'll put these crocs finished quickly then. And get it stored up. Oh, fresh for one day. I'm not gonna be able to freaking eat it, man. Okay, well. No. At the very least, I can store it in here and give it a little bit more juice. Oh, look at this fill my bar. Oh! Whoa! That's amazing. Okay. Well, we've got more venturing to do. That's really the only way that we're going to continue to expand the amount of resources that we have access to. We need more flax. We need copper. We really need copper.
And having a location potentially of some certain surface deposits, if we get lucky enough to have them, would also be great. And we need cattails. We just really, 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 really need cattails. I do think, however, this is where I am going to leave the stream for today, but I will absolutely be coming back to this. I know I say that all the time, and then I stop streaming for a while, but I just got sick, which means I'm done being sick. My immune system has hardened, so I'm no longer ill, for the most part. And that's very nice. So we will be back, my friends, my freaks, my weirdos, all of you. We will be back. We will be back. Thank you guys for watching. And, let's see if I can get it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. You'll believe it when you see the next stream. Fair enough, my friends. Fair enough, my friends. That you can hold me to it. Well, sleep tight, everyone. I hope everyone has a good night if it's sleepy night for them. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Goodbye, everybody.